This is when I was in my 20s, you know.
You know what we were rolling already, right? Because I already started the stream.
Oh,
Dude,
that's fine.
imagine like someone is actually one of your like previous employees or something. We're gonna fucking hear them. I was like,
I knew it. I knew he was too nice.
that mother sucker. Dude, oh shit, I shouldn't swear in the first 10 seconds or I'll be demonetized on YouTube, dude. It's not like I'll be watched.
Just a window of 10 seconds.
Yeah, no. It's like if you're gonna get like a 10 seconds window, if you're gonna swear, that you just like keep getting demonetized. But I think you can swear after that. I could be wrong though, because I have like no freaking viewers on YouTube, so I can't fucking tell if that's the right thing. Who gives a fuck, dude? Who gives a fuck? Give me a sec. I think we're live. I just need to check that I haven't forgotten anything, and then we can roll, okay? I mean, we're all rolling. As you can see, I added your picture, dude. Do you see it?
Looking at right now instead.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. Apparently, Twitch did something new. I get ads when I first start, but then I never get them again. And other people are getting ads in the middle of the stream.
Yeah.
I'll take that one ad in the start with whatever else people are getting.
Yeah, but it's basically like the new Twitch's policy with the ads. Have you heard about it?
I know some streamers have to actually like manually start ads for no reason.
Yeah. So, like the basically the thing is that Twitch has pre-roll ads. So like whenever you join someone else's stream, you will see an ad. Then you will have in the middle of the stream, you'll have like a random ad. And to get rid of the random ads and pre-roll ads, you have to play your own ads. And this is for every streamer on the platform, no matter your partner or not, as far as I know. So this is the shit, basically, why it's happening like that.
I don't have to deal with that shit.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah.
I have a YouTube video where I just kept archives of different games and runs and long runs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Just like, I guess when you want to call it high score, I don't know what you want to call it these days, personal achievements, whatever. And yeah, I would play copyrighted music the whole damn time. I don't care.
Yeah, it's mostly yeah. Go on.
You wanna monetize my video, whatever. I don't care.
I mean, it's about the monetizing thing on YouTube. It's kind of cool, but on Twitch, basically, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna get banned, and that's it. If you're listening to the copyrighted music.
Yeah, I think they might be shooting themselves in the temple on some of that stuff.
Yeah, I agree, because basically, like, yeah, you get it like in a short term, you're gonna get some money, but in the long term, like, people just gonna stop using Twitch, basically. You know. And it's like I'm trying not to out-talk you because sometimes I can hear myself and I don't know if that'll be cool. But give me a sec. I just want to just check multiple things, and I'm just trying to check if I said, dude, I had no time to check the volume whatsoever. I was basically running home because I was like getting groceries and stuff. It was like almost freaking 10 a.m. AST. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna make him wait or something. I haven't set up anything. And then I'm fucking joining the Discord and I see that you're not online. So I was like, oh fuck, dude, don't tell me you're sleeping, dude.
I woke up like, what, 50 minutes ago?
What? What the fuck? Did you sleep well?
Sure, for whatever amount of time I get.
Maybe I'm asking because you have like a weird ass sleep schedule, dude. It's like, I remember when I was streaming, you were basically like what, going to bed like at 9 a.m. or something, and then yeah.
Yeah, since the COVID thing, my sleep schedule's been pretty much, I'm tired, I'm going to bed.
And like
even it's like 2 p.m.
What the fuck? It's so fucking weird. Are you like, do you feel actually well, dude, after that? Because if you have like a like for me, if I have non-regulated sleep schedule, right, it all turns to the shit show. Like I cannot operate normally.
It's better to have semi-regulation, but it doesn't screw me up too bad to be on a weird schedule.
Yeah. That's weird. And what about like
as long as I get like 8 hours, I'm fine.
So basically, what you're telling me, like, you kind of like adjusted pretty well to that. Technically.
Yeah. I guess I did it every summer school or summer vacation when I was a kid. That would always end up happening.
Dang. And like, so about the COVID, right? Corona. You told me that you got like a respiratory disease, right? Like you get like asthma or something, right?
Yeah, I have asthma.
Yeah.
It's not a disease.
So, how do you fucking feel about the whole COVID shit?
I'd rather not put it to the test, you know?
Yeah.
Apparently, vaccines are going around. I don't know. Then there's like a new strain, and they're worried about the vaccine, and it's just like, all right, I'm just gonna go back in my hole.
Fuck. Go back to my cave. Wake me up when it's over.
Let me know when you got something.
So you're not gonna take the vaccine?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, will it work against the new one?
I mean, there's only one way to find out. It's like you get the shot, and then you get courageous enough to go outside, and then it's like flipping the coin, dude. It's like you win or you lose. But legit, were you like terrified when you heard about the whole shit, or you're like, oh well, fuck me, dude, or something like that? How did you feel when you found out about the people with like asthma and stuff like that? They're super in danger. How do you feel?
When it first started out, I was like, I know how I deal with this, and then it spread over to the United States, and it was like, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
It was like when it wasn't got to the U.S. yet, I was like, just shut down all transportation, no in or out, for like months. We'll be good.
Yeah, it didn't work well though. I mean, like, still people, because I was always wondering, right? I would never think about it actually before the comment, but basically, how does the cities, right? How we get the food basically in our stores, but it's always delivered by the truck drivers and stuff like that, right? And imagine if they're all gonna get sick, and then we'll kind of,
There's been some shortages of various things in the U.S. recently.
What kind of?
Apparently, we're doing something with our truck drivers. I don't know what we're doing. They're getting like mad about something. I don't know the full story.
Self-driving? Could it be self-driving cars, trucks?
I don't think it's that, because that's still a little ways off. I think the unions getting mad about something. I don't know.
I mean, there could be like a situation where maybe they're underpaid. They're working like maybe like double hours, but not getting like overtime money.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
I know they do work like they're up for like 20 hours sometimes.
Dang. I mean, imagine if you're actually driving the car. I mean, not even a car, but the truck.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
It's not a fun job, really. I mean, I guess there's some perks to something, but it's not something I want to do.
I mean, whenever I watch this kind of like an AI age or something like that, when one of the segments of the video was about the self-driving trucks, they kind of showed the story, the side story of the truck drivers, where the guys who had like their grandparents or their parents were truck drivers, they actually were getting a decent salary. Like we can live on that pretty well, but nowadays it's not even close, technically. So,
oh, yeah, we've had that problem in the U.S. for a while, where minimum wage was just crap. It was like $8, and I think it was even $7 when I first started working.
Yeah,
and it was just absolutely no way you could live off that.
But do you have like any sort of like I don't know, systems which are kind of saving you? I know that you have like a really fucking shitty situation in US with the medical insurances and stuff. It's like a pain in the ass.
Not really.
No?
We have the what everyone calls Obamacare, which is the Healthcare Act, and you can get that as long as you have a job. If you don't have a job, then you can't get it.
Yeah, but like, so imagine you getting fired, right? And then all of a sudden you have like, I don't know, something. And you didn't have time to get to the job, so what are you gonna do in that situation?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a grace period or not. I always had my own insurance until recently. Now I have no insurance.
That's kind of like, you know, maybe it was like fake news or something, I don't know, because like all the time when I was watching any videos connected to that topic, dude, what the fuck with this music? I want to go for the next one. It's not even, dude, I checked lo-fi, and some of them is like super drum and bassy, I don't know. But like, back in an insurance thing, like I heard about stories about people who kind of couldn't get it, like they have like a toothache, right? And they have pain, but to go to the dentist, dude, without an insurance is like, I don't know, just basically gonna lose all your money or something like that.
It's thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easily thousands. I think one of the crowns I had was like 1,500.
Dang, what the fuck? And do you know about like the medical tourism or stuff like that, where people just travel to another country just because the medication there and like services are cheaper?
I know that the U.S. has started importing a lot of medication because of that reason.
Dang.
Especially from Canada. And I think we were doing it from China for a while, but some scandalous stuff was going on with their medications, so I think we're mostly doing Canada.
Mm. So basically it's the supply, right? The different like drugs and stuff. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, yeah. I guess America's always been like an importer. What the hell do we export?
I don't know. Global peace.
The world police.
Oh, dude.
I think we have all those resources, dude. That's the funny thing. We just buy them from everybody else. It's kind of smart when you think about it. It's like when everybody runs out, we'll be the ones with all the resources.
Yeah. Dude, and then like there'll be all those movies about zombies and shit, and it just was like about other people, dude. Everyone is just gonna flock to the States, dude. And that's it. The global catastrophe, dude. So like the thing about that though, you know, like I fucking YouTube started recommending me some videos, some crazy ass wacky videos about coronavirus equals zombie shit. I was like, what the fuck? Since when I'm gonna get those kind of notifications? It's like
the YouTube algorithm went crazy recently. It's been recommending me some random stuff. I'm like, what?
What? For example, what?
Just stuff I've never even thought about watching. Oh, let's look at it right now. Like
furry 18 plus right next to you. Call them.
No, yeah, I watched one PR video. The guy happened to be a furry, funny as hell, and now YouTube is incriminating me for the rest of my life.
You've been filed, dude. That's it. You won't become a president anymore. Sad.
Every time I'm done watching a video, there's something furry up there. I'm like, God damn it.
I know, right? And like, so what? But yeah, like, tell me, what did you recommend it for? Like, tell me what it was recommended, dude.
Stuff I've seen before. I guess most stuff I'm subscribed to. There's just not like a lot of new recommendations. You know, yeah. Normally they have 3 rows, 4 rows of here's new stuff that you aren't subscribed to. I get none of that.
Do you get like recommendations and like there are videos from like 10 years ago or 8 years ago, and you go to the comments and people just say, yeah, you're here because YouTube recommended you this shit.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's like, you know, like it got the fucking thing with the with cats or something, like a bear or something. Like he's a huge giant ass bear, dude. It was like so sad, and then his owner or something, which is twice as small as him, wanted to hug him, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like, since when I actually searched for the bears and stuff like that. You're done? I think, yo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. It's like my sounds had disappeared. I thought my headphones unplugged or something. Yeah.
Let's push the talk. It's just dead silence on my side, unless you want to listen to 80s synthwave.
Who cares, dude? Like no one's barely. I didn't check the volume whatsoever, dude. I didn't have time to test. Technically, like this conversation will be like a test playground to find out the volume and shit, like regulations. So you're like a tester. I was testing your mod, dude. Now you're testing my shit. So, yeah.
At least it won't take a month.
Yeah. Of course. So how's your mod, dude?
It's good. I nerfed your tactic.
Okay. What are your plans on the mod, by the way?
At least one more big update. What do I still got on there? I think I still got like 9 or 10 skills on the list. I just added one with like a patch, and there's also two talent updates from that patch. Kind of leaking some of the part 2 stuff into there, just whenever a hot fix is needed. Apparently, I broke one of my 4th act boss.
Yeah.
One of the mechanics, so that needed to get fixed real quick. So I was just like, this stuff works. Before this, I'll keep working.
So you're like planning on one more update, but do you have like a deadline where you want to meet, and then like, okay, I'm done with the conflicts, like I'm gonna go to do something else? Do you have like a deadline?
I didn't really make one.
How about next week?
What? No, it's not enough to do what I need to do.
Just stop being a lazy bitch, dude, and get back to work.
It is partially true. I've slowed down a lot from what I used to do. I used to like just hammer updates out, and it was starting to get to me like stress-wise and stuff. So I just kind of take it easy now. Some days I'll just sit back and watch movies or something.
Nice work on the mod. Watching movies, dude. Getting inspirations or something.
Sometimes. What was it? I accidentally overtuned one boss, and I was in my comments on the patch notes. I was like, "Sorry, I've been watching too much anime."
Fuck, dude. Did you change the gen, dude?
It was just, I guess, maybe a little too strong and epic. I don't know. The boss was a little overtuned. I was like, sorry.
Yeah, I have some couple of ideas about your overtuned bosses. Just a couple of them, you know.
There are notable difficulty spikes in the mod, which is, one of the things I want to adjust with the second patch. The second part of this next patch is kind of bring the normal enemies somewhere in there.
Yeah. So.
Enemy Upgrade Overhauled actually does a really good job of that. I played it for a couple times now, and it does a good job of filling in the gap on difficulty between that and the bosses.
Yeah. So, like, I check the messages on your Discord from time to time, and like some of the guys are fucking hilarious, dude. And like, I don't know how you actually, like, I kind of felt a little bit how you, like, I was bending your shoes. Technically, because some people are cool, right? And some people join to Discord and like, how do I do this? This is too hard. And other people say it's too easy. And you kind of need to please both of them at the same time. And there are like a lot of people. So I was like, holy shit, I have no idea this balancing nightmare. It's just never-ending job, I think. Yeah?
Technically is, yeah. I do have a specific goal, vision, I guess you want in mind. I'm very much more catering to the Divinity veterans, the people who have played like multiple times, like beaten the game multiple times. You know, if you're a first-time player, this is probably not the mod for you. You can play it on like lower difficulty.
Yeah.
But if you want to play strategist and it's like your first time or your last time playing was a year ago, it might kick your ass, and it's probably supposed to.
So like, yeah, I think it's actually a good idea. So you're gonna, if you get like a whiny bitches in your Discord who are like, oh, this is too strong or too difficult, you just point it out, right? Like in the description.
Yeah, I'll check it out just to make sure. Like, anytime I add a new boss, I test it personally quite a few times with different group competitions, because I have saves all over the game, just everywhere. I think I have like 100 saves to that game. So I can usually get to a new boss wherever it is and test it out, respec, test it out. So I do a little testing, and then, you know, sometimes it'll be a little too hard for some people, sometimes it won't be. I've also noticed that add-ons like Odin Blades, which just kind of blanket add skills, will cause some real serious issues with some of the bosses, most notably that Act 3 boss.
I mean, you can always mention it, right? I mean, you mention it in the description, but there are some, like, it's better to play the mod without some extra super heavy mods. I mean, Autumn Blades is not heavy, but I think like the scorching mechanic can fuck a lot of shit. This is why I never tried it.
I'm still working on that one. I just did Huntsman. Huntsman's into all the scripts. Scorch has been like one that just makes me think, because it gives so much negative fire resist that's unnecessary in Conflux that it just does stupid damage. I think I calculated you could get like negative 120% fire resist. Like, just obscene.
But do you kind of is there like a chance for you to code stuff, like if the unit has the scorch effect on them, gain like whatever like resistances it takes away, so it's kind of will nullify itself, kind of, no?
I can actually just do that in the scripting. I can intercept the scorch effect, create my scorch effect, and then prevent that one from applying, and then apply my own. I've done that with a couple of Odin overhauls, just so they don't need an add-on, because the add-ons are mostly UI tweaks and some balances. But people are waiting for like an add-on for all those classes. Like, you don't actually, no, you don't need the add-ons for all those. They're fine.
But do you like other mod developers? Do they help you with that, or like they just, okay, this is how I did it, yada yada yada, feel free to change this and that, or how is it working actually?
When I first started, there were some tolerant modders and some less than tolerant modders. Yeah, Dr. Beatus is one that was very tolerant of my ignorance to the various moddings and stuff, codes, how to even work the editor, even, because the tutorial kind of sucks, to be honest. In the wiki, it kind of sucks.
I see. But like, do you think whenever you're gonna roll out the final patch, whatever, like the next big update, are you still gonna work on Divinity, or you will kind of think, you know, okay, it's enough with Divinity?
I guess it just kind of depends if creativity hits or not, because that's how I've been doing it since. Like, I first planned this mod to be just a difficulty mod with some balance changes, and I don't know what the hell happened, but 7 months later I had something else.
Dude, it's like you just started with the simple thing, and then you just keep adding and adding and stuff, probably because of the process itself kind of took over you, right?
Yeah, it's kind of fun in many ways, especially making skills, because you get a little bit of coding, a little bit of design, and a little bit of creativity in there. I like making skills.
I mean, it's understandable then why majority of the mods in Divinity are basically like skill based, just, you know, adding this and that. But then again, there's a balance thing, and then you need to think about other modders who are gonna add some their skills, but then again, it's more about the player, right? Who wants to? It's like, yeah, like it's like I saw the questions from some people, like, hey, dude, I like your mods, but also I got other mods, and I think it's imbalanced. And you're like, yeah, you dumbass, how are you gonna balance this across all of the mods, dude? It's like impossible.
It's pretty much impossible.
Yeah.
Conflux is balanced on its own standalone situation. The more mods you add in, you know, the more dice you're rolling. It could be harder, like in the case of that one boss with Odin Blade. He's only supposed to have 4 skills total, and then 6 source skills. But Odin Blade kind of blanket adds skills, so he'll end up with like 6 or 7 skills that he's not supposed to have. And he'll just wreck people.
Yeah, well, it's their fucking problem, dude. I wrecked it alone, dude, in solo, and my wizard fucking playthrough. I don't give a... I don't give a... You know.
That's intense as well. Like,
yeah.
But you didn't have all the skills and stuff.
I felt really good whenever I freaking finished. To be honest, like I didn't feel that way when I was doing multiple playthroughs in different mods, but I've never felt like it's kind of returned the feeling of the Divinity when I beat it for the first time, technically on the like. Yeah, I think so. So that's already, you can say that your mod already made at least one guy back to the feeling he got, like, and he was super happy. So, you know, thanks for them.
You're the only one who has soloed it.
Yeah, I know.
Easy bastard.
Dude, I didn't use the fucking invisibility and all of the other shit. And on top of that, I did it with a randomizer, dude. So, you know.
Yeah, invisibility would have been partially helpful.
Yeah, and jumping skills also. But yeah, that is what it is.
Jumping skills was definitely a crutch. I don't know how you did that without the jumping skills too well. Because in order to balance jumping skills, I more or less gave all the NPCs more jumping skills.
It just shows how fucking awesome I am, dude. I know, dude. I know. But legit, dude, do you think... have you asked your people, or like, did you have any intentions to get like a, I don't know, something for it? I don't know. Like, did you like tell Larian like, hey, dude, I did this mod, I worked on it like for a year, it turns out it's really well. Do you want to like, not acquire it, but like, do you want to implement it into the core game with the gift bag or something like that? Have you ever thinking about it?
I'm pretty sure Larian forgot about Divinity by now. But most of their gift bags haven't been very extreme.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, do you want to go? Oh, before that, what are your thoughts on BG3 so far? Baldur's Gate 3. What are your thoughts?
I did it yet. I watched you play it, and that was about. I kind of don't want to watch anymore until it's done, because that wasn't a good experience to watch, honestly.
Why?
It was just so buggy.
Yeah.
And that push mechanic was broken.
Yeah, dude. I actually made up like my second YouTube video about the BG3. It's like I got like this section with freaking like I did the situation where I struggled a lot against the strong opponents, and then I added up with this training montage where I'm getting levels and stuff, and I'm still getting wrecked by the end. And then I will do like this fucking thing. What is that? It's a shove mechanic. And then I just freaking annihilated everyone. And just like a fucking montage where I just throw the minotaurs, throw the freaking those underground dwarves or whatever from the boat. It was crazy, dude. Check the video, dude. It's kind of...
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that mechanic. There was a stronger version. There was not even as strong as Baldur's Gate 3, but there was a strong version in 3rd edition where you could push someone a decent amount of distance. And it was nerfed in 5th edition.
Yeah.
And that's what they're running off right now. So I don't know where the hell they're getting that massive push distance from.
Yeah. I think,
and there's a lot of involved too. Like I said, opposing strength checked, or I think the defender can use finesse or dexterity if they want. I'm saying too much divinity to try and avoid it. but yeah, it's not that strong. You can move them like 5-10 feet.
Do you think like there should be like the system where it kind of first checks your strength or something, your athletics, then checks the athletic or strength on the armor class or evasion of the push target, and then it kind of like uses the simple like I don't know, mechanic to check if you overcome this stuff, then you push. If you don't overcome, you don't push, and you got like a disbalance or something. Yeah.
That's how it works in 5th edition. They're opposing rolls with strength bonuses.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it will be a little bit busted in terms of the knights and guys with high strength, where you just basically run around and they can push and others cannot use this mechanic, you know?
That's why they also allow the finesse to just avoid being pushed. So
yeah,
strength finesse, or God, I keep saying finesse. Dexterity-based characters are dexterity-based characters can't push people, but they can stop from being pushed. Mages are fucked.
Yep, yep. That's what I wanted to say. Like, screw the mages then, dude. Screw them. But yeah, do you think you'll be able, like, are you gonna do the mods in BG3, or you kind of had enough with Divinity?
I don't really know what BG3 has to offer yet, so I've had a couple people ask me. It's like, I don't really know what's in the game yet, so I don't really know what I want to mod. I guess I could go, you know, make some easy class mods. Yeah. That's easy. Why not just make those?
Yeah. Imagine if it'll have the same editor from Divinity with the same problems, and it's like when you and Doc were telling me about the garbage tools you had. It was just nuts.
Yeah. It's really bad. I have a special problem because I have an ultra wide monitor where if I go into the visual editors, it just flickers like a seizure after a while.
Dang.
I have to turn it off or I get a massive headache.
Imagine if you were gonna develop like an epilepsy or something because of this shit.
Like when you think about it, and I'm sure the tools worked better because in the beginning, because the editor's like 3 major updates out of date. I'm sure it worked better at some point. It just doesn't work right at all now. Like, if I were to compare my productivity, it's no wonder they didn't finish Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah, I mean, if you got like garbage tools, and I don't know, dude, legit, they're the time between if I remember correctly, they got like early access of Divinity 2, right? Original Sin 2 with the Act 1 for Joy, and then like literally next year, like they released the full game, and I don't know why they didn't push the time further, because remember you told me about the content they cut from the game. So
yeah, Act 3 got cut pretty hard, and Act 4 is all bunched together because there was supposed to be 3 other like campaigns to the game.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious what we're gonna do with BG3, because so far BG3 is promised to be even bigger, dude. Like legit, this whole verticality aspect, legit, it doubles or even triples the content you can get by going into the Underdark and other stuff like that. It's just insane. I don't know how they're gonna manage and pull off the BG3 in time with all of the acts and content, you know.
I just, like I said, I'm gonna wait and see what we get.
Yeah. Speaking of the,
hopefully the mod will be decent.
It's the same thing of like, I wanted to talk about it before, but it's okay. I'm gonna come back to the theme of like the fully developed game, but before that I wanted like to ask one thing. You had like a huge D&D experience, right? When I was talking about the Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I've played D&D for a very long time. Like, I guess I've played for 30 years and DM'd for 20.
30 years?
Yeah, I first started when I was like 9.
Holy fuck. This is freaking crazy, dude. It's like you play D&D longer than I lived in this planet, dude. What the fuck? Dang, dude. What the fuck? That's a lot of time. Do you still play, or because of Corona you kind of just go and play it in a real place, or what?
I haven't played in a while. I used to have card shops, you know, like trading card shops, like Magic the Gathering and stuff.
Yeah.
Host my sessions like twice a week. The main one of those fell through because one of my main players worked there and got fired. And when he got fired, like 3 of his friends stopped showing up. That kind of crippled the campaign.
Yeah.
And that campaign had been going on for 2 years, I think.
What the? Wait, for 2 years you playing one campaign?
Yeah, that's generally how my campaigns go. They're like 2-3 year.
Holy
expedition. Expedition.
Dude, that's the commitment, dude. To imagine how hard it is to abandon this stuff after like so much time put into this.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. People get attached to their characters. They don't want to just keep re-rolling characters.
Yeah.
So I generally play it for the long haul, and it's like 50% plan, 50% improv. Some of the stuff that's planned never gets done.
So basically, like if you're like a dungeon master, right? You had to improve because you cannot just plan everything, right? People just gonna wreck everything and they're just gonna do whatever they want, right?
Yeah, there's no way you can just go. Like they have these what they call modules, which are very predefined conditions.
Yeah.
And they have very minimal improv, but I do a lot more improv than those particular things because I make my whole like campaign, so I kind of know what's working on in the background, time wise, where such and such a person would be right about now, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can kind of weave around it and make something into it. If the players get too off course, I can find some way of bringing them back into course.
Now, what was the wildest thing someone did? Do you remember?
Well, when you said that, I was reminded of a character who won arena battle and got like arena champion and got all the sexy courtesans and stuff involved with him and had fun and stuff, and they went to like his house and had fun,
yeah,
and everything, and then like some guy showed up at his front door yelling at him, and he went running. He woke up and went running downstairs, and he forgot to mention that he was getting dressed or anything. So I was like, "Oh, you run out to your front, you run out to the front of your house bare naked, and start yelling at this man."
And imagine if his equipment was taken away from him after that, dude. That would suck. It's actually cool that you can adjust, like you basically, and the players they cannot say anything back, right? Because they did mention that they put on the clothes, so you kind of like, yeah, dude, you forgot. Now it's your problem. You solve it, basically.
Yeah. It's just a fun little thing. Like, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I've never played D&D, so like, it's kind of cool probably to experience it. But then fucking Corona happened, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, I guess, because some of my buddies were tried the D&D. It was pretty cool, I think. So
social experience, a lot of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a game in the end.
Yeah.
But it's a social experience also.
Do you know, like, have you ever thought about playing D&D online or something?
That's technically how I started DMing.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, this is back in high school, we used to rotate who DM'd, and somewhere along the lines, I just ended up doing every session. So when I started doing every session, I did some like online stuff just to kind of,
yeah,
I guess, improve a little bit, and I've been a DM ever since. I don't know, like everyone just expects me to be the DM.
Do you like? But probably you wouldn't do that if you wouldn't enjoy it, right? So
yeah, the magic kind of goes away once you know what everything does. In like there's a certain magic to the game when you first start playing. You're like, what's this? What's that? What's this do?
yeah.
And then you make those new player mistakes, and they're fun. But once you've played a lot of D&D, it's hard to get into that kind of thing as a player. So I like DMing more than playing, probably.
But probably it's this, you know, I know what you're saying, because it's the same feeling with video games or whatever you do like in life, right? So like you try something, it's the same. Like I played Divinity a lot, right? And the magic of it disappeared whenever I played it, like for the 4th time or 5th time, when I already knew things what was gonna happen, right? And I remember I was playing with my buddy, and I already had like hundreds of hours in Divinity 2, and we were doing the honor mod playthrough. And then I've never fucked up with Higba, you know, the guy in the barrel. I never fucked his quest. So something happened, and he attacked me, yeah. And I found out, and we were together, standing right next to each other, and was like, nah, nothing's gonna happen. And this motherfucker pulls off the fucking dynamite TNT from his ass and insta-kill us with shit ton of damage and deletes our playthrough. I was like, what the fuck? Dude. And I was so shocked, but yet I was surprised, because, you know, it's the new thing which I haven't noticed, and probably it's the same thing with most of the things in life, right? If once you know the rules, it's like, it's like...
Benedict did a pretty good job with having multiple playthroughs, at least with the first 2 acts.
Yeah,
like you can get a lot of extra stuff going through it more than once. Different dialogue options and different ways of approaching things.
Yeah. But
that's why I played it 9 times.
Yeah. But do you think, like, no, we already talked about it. Probably it's the same thing with mod development or any sort of development. It's like you want to add more and more and more, but you always have a deadline, and you cannot just put everything you have envisioned, right? So
I can damn sure try.
Yeah.
Really, when it comes down to it, it's just like, well, these days I'm starting to gauge, you know, audience reception, and there's a lot of people who still don't know my mod is a thing. And that's just kind of because the game is past its prime. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else.
Yeah.
The game's past its prime.
You know, I sometimes kind of feel the same with streaming and thing. Basically, because Twitch is already 8 years old or even longer, right? Older. And I kind of have the same idea that if you would start, or I would start way earlier, probably I had more of a chances to get something to the bigger audience or something like that, because it's a new thing, right? And it's the same thing with mods or with games. It's like if you're gonna get involved in something which is already not fresh enough, you end up in the situation, even though you put effort, you can get not a good outcome, so to speak, because of bad timing, basically, right? Kind of. Do you know? Oh, by the way, we're talking about D&D. Do you know Arcadum? Yo, are you asleep?
Arcanum?
Arcadum. It's ARCADUM. Arcadum.
No, I don't think I read that one.
He's a Twitch streamer, but he's a dungeon master. He had a huge D&D experience also. So. And he does a lot of campaigns, and he's a really cool dude. So I don't know, maybe I thought you heard of him, or if not, I think you'll like him. If you
is Is that the guy who's for Critical Role?
No. It's not. It's different. Critical Role. Those are the guys like the voice actors, but they're actually cool also. But Arcadium is a different thing.
The guy who DMs for Critical Role actually DMs a lot like me. He pulls out the second edition Monsters Manual every once in a while, and I still do that. It's like a 20-year-old book. I still pull it out sometimes.
Dang.
I don't know. Maybe it's inspiration. Maybe because it just has a little bit better information on, like the economy and ecology of various creatures that helps you fit them into the world better.
Do you think like the guys from Critical Role, they're kind of doing big favor to the world of D&D because they're kind of they're huge on Twitch. Also, they have like a YouTube channel and they make D&D more popular. Maybe. Do you think so or not?
Yeah, D&D's gotten way popular over the past couple of years. Like when I first started, like it was hard to find anybody who even knew how to play. But then there's new styles of playing that aren't close to mine.
How so?
I use a more story-based inclusion of how I explain how the world around them. Like I read off their surroundings and characters like a book would. I give off this. I explain the smells and the atmosphere, and I get into like good detail to where the characters don't really need the figurines unless it's a big fight. Because if I've explained the situation well enough, they know exactly how far away that person is, what condition they're in, if they have their sword on, and if they might be hostile, whatever.
So
the figurines come out in like large battles and stuff like that, where it's harder to keep track.
Yeah, because I was always curious about it. Like, obviously, like I've watched Stranger Things, right? And the boys are like playing D&D, quote unquote, right? And I was always curious why the guys are using like those figurines if they're using like their imagination to see this situation. But now when you're talking about it, about like the distance and stuff, yeah, I think it's kind of necessary in some situations.
Yeah, that they were playing the 80s version too, like AD&D. That didn't really have a tabletop. Like it had a very vague tabletop mechanic to it. The tabletop didn't come until Wizards of the Coast took over TSR and made 3rd edition. That's when the tabletop aspect really started to kick in. So that was a little off on their part, I think. At least I don't know. I learned to DM differently than most people. I feel like if we need the figures on like a 2-3 person encounter, then I failed to explain the situation well.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I can see why D&D could be super time consuming, based on like but I think it actually, the thing is that you spend more time on it, kind of attaches you more to your characters and to the world you're playing with, I think. So.
And the people who you're playing with, if they're good.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Yeah, go on. I
was gonna say there's some people that are just total fucking dead weight. And like, yeah. I don't enforce role playing, but I do enforce player perspective. And I really hate it when people like say things outside of their character or would know or something like that. Or the outside, they don't understand character perspective. It's like, I don't care if you role play, but you have to keep character perspective. Like you wouldn't know this because that other player knew that unless they tell you. Yeah,
probably it's harder to. Maybe it's like a hard thing to maintain through the campaigns, and some people could be fucking. Yeah, imagine like you're spending a lot of time basically on the campaign, and imagine if you end up with a dick in your team who's like either annoying or just doing the stupid things, or he getting annoyed by being schooled by other people. So yeah, it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like a difficult thing. But yeah, it's a cool thing. Oh yeah, actually, I think you'll like Arcadum. He's a pretty chill dude. Check him out from time to time. Like, I think it depends on the party. And sometimes, like, I just watch whenever he's playing with certain streamers. But the campaigns are fucking hilarious, dude. Because the streamers themselves that are funny as hell, and Arcadium actually does a pretty good job by maintaining this shit, and he's doing like a adjusting to the situation pretty well. So I think you'll like him. But you know, it's up to you, obviously.
Yeah, I can check it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kind of another funny situation with D&D. I had one player who was definitely new, obviously new. Killed a giant spider, you know, like a 5-footer.
Yeah.
And then proceeded to loot the spider. I was like, "You loot the spider."
I mean, I don't know what you can get.
Any gold or anything.
Yeah.
You're checking the spider for gold.
I mean, maybe he was looking for the intestines. I don't know. Maybe he was trying to get the venom. I don't know. I would say, like, I'm just trying to get venom.
Like, yeah, like I try and extract venom glands or something like that. That's more what a D&D player would do. He's just like, I loot the spider.
It's like the spider has like the small purses on each of a leg, dude. It's like came back from a grocery store or something. I don't know. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah. Oh, speaking of the, you know, this whole development, undercooked things, like with BG3 or like bugginess, dude. What do you think about Cyberpunk, dude?
I did not play it.
Yeah, but you probably heard some.
Oh yeah. Well, I heard it wasn't terrible on PC. It just console was a complete cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
I mean, they weren't ready, and to be honest, I don't think the game would have been as good as anybody wanted it to be. It was just way overhyped.
Yep, same thing. I just think the same way.
It was so overhyped that there was no possible way that they could have kept the expectations.
Yeah.
So that I could forgive, but apparently it came out all buggy and half the things worked, and so that was not good for them.
Yeah, but also like there were situations where they basically probably started working on the game and they were keeping in mind of like PC, PS4, and whatever hell Xbox version, because I have no clue, whatever was in the same terms of PS4. But then the next gen came out, I think this September, right? And they had to work on that also. And then it kind of like, it's like they basically tried to sit like on 7 chairs or something like that with one ass.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I've said, you know, console players are gonna hate me for saying it, but I for the longest time, consoles have been holding back game development because their hardware cannot push what gaming is capable of. There hasn't been as big of a development surge as like the 90s, the late 90s, early 90s, and maybe even to the 2000s for video games. And that was just like all PC. Like if you looked at 1998 PC versus console, it was a joke.
So you're basically saying because we have like the consoles and because of the developers are trying to please all of the guys with PC, with consoles and stuff like that, it kind of slows down the development basically because you need to like separate the tasks. Is that what it is?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Also, they have to limit themselves somewhat too because space is expensive on consoles, whereas PCs, they don't care if a game takes up 2 terabytes. I mean, 2 terabytes is a bit heavy, but you know, if it's a good game, I'll take up 2 terabytes for it.
Yeah, but it's like, don't you think the companies who depend on the consoles like Sony and stuff, right? there's no way they're just gonna now, or because of their history, they're not gonna sit on PC because they'll be far behind other PC development like studios, and they're just gonna shoot themselves in the head if they're gonna just say, okay, no consoles anymore. And it's kind of like a self-sustaining system where they keep developing console games so they can stay on the keep floating. And then this pushes the developers, and it's like just the circle, you know, just circle just goes on and on.
I read somewhere that they don't actually make money when they make consoles. They actually lose money, and they get it back with exclusives in games.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like they cannot stop producing console games because, well, it's their main source of income in the game industry. You know what I mean? And like they cannot just completely switch into the PC, you know?
I will say the PS5 is fairly impressive stats-wise. I mean, it's like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago tech, but that's really good for consoles. My video card just barely pushes more teraflops.
Yeah.
The video card in the PS5. But a 380 just explodes.
Yeah, about the whole fucking situation with 2080 and 2070 and 3080. Dude. Yeah, dude. I felt so bad. For you. I have 1070, dude. I don't care. I was like, haha, losers. Choke on your whatever. What was the phrase of a Darth Vader, dude, in the Rogue One? It's like, don't choke on your fucking expectations, or I don't know.
I think he said aspirations.
Yeah, aspirations. Yeah, something like that. I was like, ha, bitches, suck on those. Although you still had like a better GPU than me, but still, it's kind of like, you know, this evil side of it. Yeah.
I had to upgrade because I had to upgrade my monitor. One of the capacitors blew in my old monitor.
That's, dude. I can't imagine. Yeah.
Fix it.
Why would you have this thick ass? I mean, not thick ass, but huge ass monitor. Why would you?
I like it.
What do you mean you like it? Like, what the fuck?
I like it.
It's just, you know, like, why did you buy this huge ass car? Like, I just like it, dude. Just, I don't know.
You don't hear dollars on it, like, probably.
Yeah, just fucking, I don't know, sleep in your monitor. I don't know.
On sale for $1,000.
Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know. I need to upgrade my stuff, like, probably next year, because I built my PC like 3 years ago, I think. It still can keep up, but I kind of feel that the old boy is getting slow a little bit already.
Yeah, it's my GPU is still my bottleneck. I have a fairly old CPU these days.
What is it?
I have 6700K that's overclocked at 4.5 gigahertz. And my GPU is still my bottleneck because of the resolution and frame rate I run. I almost never see my CPU go over like 66-70% on any of the cores.
What about the never mind, because I just remembered the clips you sent to your Discord where so like you were working like on skills. I was like, interesting. It's kind of interesting resolution here and there. Maybe it kind of...
Yeah, it comes out scuffed for anyone who doesn't have...
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to crop it for YouTube and stuff.
Sucks, dude. That sucks.
Like movies like in Blu-rays and stuff in their native resolution. That's cool.
No, screw you, your Blu-rays, dude. I can't even watch like 4K on my monitor, dude.
It's mostly like immersion video games. It's an extra level to play like an immersive video game on a large ultra wide monitor.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had a 27-inch 1080p before this.
Holy fuck. This is crazy. It's like you're in a fucking spaceship or something, dude. Like you're like the next stage, you just add 3 more of that size monitors of the same size and just cover your whole fucking room with that, so you'll be in the 360 immersed freaking gameplay. I don't know, dude. What the fuck?
That scene from The Matrix with the architect.
Yep. Exactly. Just,
a bunch of screens surrounding him in a globe.
Yep. Exactly. Like, jokes aside, this is how they shot the Mandalorian, basically. Have you heard about it?
Not how they shot it.
They like had this ultra giga TV screen, like huge resolution, which is in the form of almost like a 360 sphere. And when you enter it, you kind of surrounded by all of the things, and you don't have to spend more time on like CGIing stuff or cutting stuff, and the actors, they already can emerge because they see the background basically. And they had that situation, and it was so immersive that they had situations where actors were stumbling on the screen because it was so immersive. You know what I mean?
Kind of cool.
Yeah, you can
expect shit, but
yeah,
that's Disney money for you.
That's Disney. Yeah, just all hail to our freaking mouse overlord who's gonna own us. But check it out on YouTube. I think you're gonna like it. It's like 9-minute video or something. Like, how did they shoot Mandalorian season 1 and 2? It's like, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Look at it. Someone spoiled the last episode for me, but I watched it once.
Bitch, I wasn't spoiled. I enjoyed that.
It was my fault. I took a few days to watch it, but whatever.
Yeah. You fool. You brought it in yourself. And it is full of spoilers, dude. So, yeah.
People were giving it a hard time. I'm like, I mean, it looks a little lifeless, but what are you going to do?
Yeah, but it's still better than the Rogue One thingy with, you know.
The girl, what's his name?
They're
I forget what his name is.
Tarquin, I think.
Tarquin? Or is that just Divinity trying to tell me?
Yeah, I was like, is it Divinity or it's actually... No, let me check it out. Is it actually Tarquin? Wait. Rogue One?
Talking about the older general.
Tarkin.
The very first...
Tarkin.
Tarkin.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, Tarquin, it's basically the same. What if it's him, by the way? What if it's him? Just move to another dimension?
They just not had him turn around and it would have been perfect. I think. Like the reflection and everything, and the stature, it all looked really good. It was just the moment he turned around, I was like,
yeah. I saw like deep fakes and stuff, how they worked on this. It was pretty cool, I think. The deep fakes on YouTube, they're actually doing pretty well done job where they fucking replace the face with, dude. You can check on YouTube. There was like this comedian guy, which I've never heard about him, but he was doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, and then like the voice was on top, right? Because they shot this like maybe 5 years ago with his voice, but then someone used the deepfake to add up Schwarzenegger's face on top of that guy, and it was fucking creepy as hell because it was so realistic. That was crazy.
Yeah, they did a deep fake on the Luke thing.
Yeah,
and the skin tone looked better. The eyes looked better, but the mouth was still dead, and that was like my main problem with the first one, was the mouth was just kind of dead.
Yeah, I mean, probably whenever they were producing this stuff, they were thinking about like not getting rid of the hood maybe, or maybe change the camera perspective from his back, but they decided, nah, people won't, like the emotional connection won't be there if they're gonna do that. So I think they had to roll with this decision, I think.
They just played it safe.
Yeah.
For the most part.
No, I don't think they played it safe. I thought actually they could play it safer, but they decided to, because Dave Filoni, I think, the guy who's the fan of Star Wars and who produced like Star Wars clone movies and the Mandalorian too, like maybe him and other guys in the production, like, no dude, we cannot just cover Luke's face like that or do the camera from his back. We have to show him, even if it's gonna look wanky and there's like this uncanny valley type of thing. They still had to show it, especially after the dude. Those, have you seen the horrible movies with the fucking Star Wars, the movies, the new fucking franchise with Last Jedi and stuff like that, or whatever? It was
Lucas did?
No, with the with Rey, Finn.
Oh, I was like, the ones Lucas did weren't very good either. Those are awful.
Yeah, but the new ones were fucking garbage, dude. To be honest, like I didn't enjoy them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Mandalorian's like the best Star Wars thing that's come out for a while.
Oh yeah, that was actually cool. I actually liked that we didn't get the typical Star Wars thing, and it was just like traveling from planet to planet, many stories, many series. It was actually really cool. I liked that. That was pretty cool. And like, yeah. Oh, by the way, like, do you think the whole thing with 2020 and coronavirus will move the movies or movie theaters like out of existence or something like that? Like, what do you think so? What do you think about it?
I don't know. I personally, for me, they were doing that already, trying to charge like $15 for a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I hardly went to the movies even way before this. I think the last movie I went to see was Desolation of Smog, and the one before that I can't even remember.
Dang.
I just don't even go to the movies anymore.
Well, nowadays you definitely kind of go there also, so you kind of save, dude. Saving money. With that you're not going to the movies. I don't remember the last time I've been there. I think I went on the Avengers, the last Avengers thingy. It's pretty epic, I'm gonna lie. But I don't know, since then I only went there because I just wanted to see the final chapter, whatever, like this saga that would lasted for like 13 or 10 to 13 years, you know, and you know, it is what it is. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I enjoyed that whole thing. I'm kind of worried where they're gonna go next. It looks odd.
Yeah, but probably they're just trying to appeal to the newer generation. I don't know. Like, there are already people younger age who like haven't watched like Iron Man and the Sam. What is his name? Like the pre-Avengers Spider-Man, like with Sam. What is his
Tobey Maguire?
Tobey Maguire was the actor, but the producer, the director was Sam something. Raimi, yeah, Sam Raimi or something like that. Like, there are already a lot of people who haven't watched those kind of movies, so I think they're just trying to appeal to the newer audience, maybe. But I still
like those Spider-Mans. They were cheesy, but I mean, they were comic book movies. What do you want?
Yeah, I agree.
Except for the third one. The third one can burn in hell.
I mean, they had like 3 villains there, so. And the oh shit, my fucking lamp turned off. The whole thing with emo Peter Parker, where he was just walking and dancing, dude, that was fucking cringe, dude.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of things on that.
I was a kid back then, dude, and I was like, even I cringed. I was like, ugh, what the fuck? It was so fucking stupid. Out of the character, you know? It's like, that was fucking stupid. But yeah, dude. Oh, I have a question. What's up with the... You already told me about it, but... What's up with the freaking whole thing with the Florida man, dude? What the fuck is that?
Florida man does X.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
It has something to do with the news outlets having access to arrest records.
Yeah.
And they have access to them even if they aren't convicted or anything. Like they can just basically look up why such and such was arrested for anybody. Whereas most states it's private, so they can just come up with a story off some random crazy arrest.
Yeah.
And the guy may have not even gone to jail or been found innocent, but they can just write it anyways. Other states have protections against that, so that's why you see the Florida man thing. I think John Oliver even covered this in saying that it's not just Florida man. We're all screwed up. It's just Florida lets you know.
Yeah, but I think it's already out of control, right? For a lot of people who actually think already like that, or maybe not, or maybe it was like the older generation. No.
I mean, I still think it's funny. Personally, I live in Florida and I think it's hilarious.
What about like other? Do you have like other things with other states? Like, I don't know, like LA man, New Yorker man, or whatever. Do you know what's something which stands out like Florida man?
No, there's nothing like that because the other, like literally every other state has protections against looking up arrest records like that.
But it's something not connected to it, you know, like, or it's just only when something wacky happens. No, not like, I don't know, something like culture in states where like, oh, you're from that state, I see, I'm gonna insert this stupid joke here about this thing.
Oh, like Alabama?
Yeah. Like that. Oh, dude. Yeah. Are there like any other jokes like that?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. The northern states get made fun of for being slightly too Canadian, saying instead of soda.
Saying what?
Saying pop.
Oh, I see.
Soda pop, but they just say pop. You want a pop? So they get made fun of a little bit. I mean, the whole Boston, New York City has its own stereotypes. Texas, guns. We like our guns.
Yeah.
There's some stereotypes all over the place. I think we have fun with it.
It's pretty funny though. I think it's pretty cool. I just hope it's not like dumbasses not actually think that it's the real state, like the real definition of the people who live there. But dumb people are everywhere, right? So it is what it is, I think. But yeah, it was kind of cool, dude.
A bunch of old people live in Florida, and that's maybe it's more than most states, but there's really not that many old people.
Dude, I remember when I was like in a fucking Yellowstone, some tourists were so fucking dumb when there are like, imagine you have like a huge traffic behind you and people will like turn off how do you call, like, turn off the car? Not turn off the car. They just turn off the engine of the car. They're still standing on the road, right? They get out of the car and they're gonna like use their camera to take a picture of the bison or something like that, while they're like literally like hundreds of cars behind them, and the roads were freaking narrow and they didn't give a fuck about it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, some people are just dumb as fuck. But yeah,
I haven't seen anything like that. People have been getting worse and worse at driving in this area. Not that much.
Yeah. Do you think like? Do you think self-driving will be a thing in the next decade?
I hope so, since I don't drive.
Nice. I just think it will be cool.
Drive, so if I buy a self-drive car, that'd be the investment. There's something I used to really love driving. Like, I always owned stick shift, and I had the windows down, stereo blaring. Yeah. Typical young kid, doesn't care. Gas 89 cents a gallon. Drive anywhere for no. Drive with nowhere to go.
Yeah.
That all kind of stopped after I got in a car wreck, and I just don't even want to drive anymore.
I see. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't think like that in the future people are actually gonna own the cars like they own the thing. I think it's just gonna rent them, you know? Just basically it'll be much cheaper, I think. But then again, having your own car kind of have a good feeling also to some people, that you own it and in any second you can just light up the engine and just go, right?
Yeah, that drove me crazy when I was a kid. My engine had problems and it was in the shop for a week. I felt like I was going crazy for that 1 week. Dang. And now I haven't driven for like 2 or 3 years now.
Dang.
And it doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, you're just getting older. That's it. You just like whatever. Like.
There's no place to go anymore.
Had to use the cane. Whatever, dude. That's okay. I'm just gonna walk like that, you know, with the cane.
Okay, I'm not that
old. Just kidding. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm getting there, dude. I'm getting there. I fucking got the hemorrhoids, dude, and I already fucking feel like, dude. Let's discuss my ass, dude.
No.
It's so, you know how painful it is, like knowing, like, it just shows. It's been proven again and again to me that we don't cherish, or we don't fucking, not cherish, what is this word? We don't value stuff until we lose it, you know?
You say something like cherish my asshole.
Yeah, but dude, indeed, dude. Like, whenever I'm gonna get rid of this shit, imagine I'm gonna cherish my ass that I can just sit normally without pain, dude, or take a shit without pain, without fucking blood, dude, come out of my asshole, dude.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, it's cool, legit. Like, for example, if you've never experienced that, you better think about it. That you're having an easy way, dude. That you can actually sit, dude. You can bend or whatever. I can't do that anymore. I'm the fucking old man now. But yeah, it's like the same thing. It's the same when I got COVID, and I couldn't smell, like legit. I didn't have any enjoyment from food because I cannot smell. It's like every food was tasteless for me. I had the taste on the tongue, but I couldn't smell stuff. And it was kind of I guess I had to eat, you know?
Yeah, your nose makes up a huge amount of your ability to taste.
Yeah. And
you didn't even look like you had COVID. You didn't even look like you were sick.
No, I had it actually. I got the blood test and they said that I have antibodies and whatever, so it means I actually got sick by it. It just, I went through it relatively easy. I'm like in, 99% of the population. It's just like the 1% is fucked up. So
like I don't even want to watch the news because they're talking about like amputating arms and all these problems happening after recovering from COVID, and it's like I don't even want to watch this shit anymore. I watched this guy stream the whole time he had it.
It's mostly people with chronic diseases like diabetes and stuff like that. So those are the people with amputations and stuff. It's more about the COVID is like, it's like a huge debuff on your diseases. If you had them, you're gonna get a huge debuff. If you didn't have like major things, chronic things, then you will be fine. I actually think that hemorrhoids and shit, it kind of was caused by it was kind of like the end thing from COVID, because it affects your veins and blood vessels also, and like hemorrhoids is just swollen veins from your rectum basically. So
Stop it.
What? There's only you and me here, dude. Just enjoy this, dude. Look at the screenshot I got with from security. This is gorgeous.
I haven't played it yet.
Aww.
I haven't played much of anything in the past damn year.
I think you'll enjoy Banner Saga. I think it's a cool game. It's like a turn-based game, but it has like a pretty cool, not like graphics, like aesthetics, and the the narrative and stuff. Like there are like three parts. Banner Saga. I think first and the second are actually super good, and third one was kind of you know. But you know, yeah, like I got like Dave in my chat. They're talking about Sekiro and shitting blood. Sounds awfully appropriate. And yeah, dude, it is appropriate, Dave. But legit, I think you'll like it. The Banner Saga.
Fun.
Yeah. Not shitting with blood, but Banner Saga, you'll love it, dude.
Yeah, no, I'll pass on that part.
Yeah. I mean, you'll never know when it's gonna hit you. You better exercise it every morning if you don't want to get one.
I don't think that's how it works.
This is how it works. If you sit all day basically and you don't move, and like the pressure in your lower body keep just piling up because of the sitting, and you don't have like this sort of say like something about the blood circulating in your lower body. If you don't have if you don't do exercises, or you don't even walk that much, the pressure just keep piling in there, and like, you know.
You just have to stand up every once in a while for the most part.
Nah. You have to move. You cannot just stand, dude. You have to move with that shit. You don't have to sit all the time, you know? You cannot just stand next to the wall. It's just such a crazy concept where, like, you got veins in your rectum, dude. And if you're freaking... I actually read this, I was... Dude, it was so cool. Like, it's legit. Like... They are basically on, like, from the insides of your fucking anus or whatever, and it's like it's just falling from your internal, and they're just falling off, you know. It's just, dude, check the stage 4 for hemorrhoids. People had those huge abominations which covering this whole asshole, dude. It's crazy.
Assholes.
But legit, people had to actually push this thing with their hands and fingers, dude. Yeah, Dave, you can avoid that. We're done with hemorrhoids. But yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah, I'm working on a new skill for Divinity.
But, yeah, I don't know what you can do. Like I want to try the new Musketeer class. With your mod maybe, but I don't know, like I've seen the mod developer is not updating the mod so far. Like the last update when I was checking, it was October 16th, and now it's like December 20th or something. So there's like a huge time span between those. So
it could be good. I mean, it's class mod, they're easy.
Yeah, sure.
Not throwing shade or anything.
Yeah, of course, dude. Of course. I'm still fucking mad with your boss on the 3rd act, where my fucking perfect, no potions, no 5-star dinner, fucking archer summoner. I would wreck this if it wasn't fucking 30-meter mad effect. I was fucking pissed.
Fixed it, but yeah.
I also pissed.
I spent like most of yesterday figuring out a Lewis script to remove extra range from abilities. So now I can actually just, no matter what type of ability it is, I can remove the extra range attribute from it.
Yeah.
From high ground.
But main question is, did you fix the Ginny?
Oh yeah, he was fixed a while back.
Okay. Good.
He's not going to attack for 1 AP anymore.
Yeah. That was fucking crazy, dude.
I watched that and I was like, oh, that's not supposed to work that way.
Yeah, you know how pissed I was because I actually thought it was my fault, but because I fucked up shit. But yeah, it's good that it was your fault and not my fault, you know.
He was supposed to be a bastard. Like what ended up happening is he had his base like 4 AP, and I wanted to make him dangerous melee, so I gave him 1 AP attack.
Yeah.
And then I guess somewhere around the lines, I changed the AP of him to 6, but left the melee attack to 1, and then it got like all scuffed.
Yeah, that was really unpleasant, dude. I'm gonna tell you that. I wasn't ready for that because, especially, I was having like I was like, basically it was the end of Act 2. I finished everyone, even your boss with laser rays, which basically, before you told me about his theme, I was tanking those laser beams again and again, dude. This is how crazy
that was a little upsetting. Well, you were lone wolf, so it's not that bad. It's supposed to really hurt when you're lone wolf and not kill you.
Yeah.
It's supposed to kill 4-mans though. Like 4-man, and it should drop a 4-man.
Yeah.
Like one character.
But like, I was actually surprised. I think my build was kind of sucking until the mid Act 2, and whenever I got like the talents, I already had 5-star dinner. Whenever I got like the hands on the better abilities, I just started to snowball and freaking roll everything and everyone. Like, I don't know if you checked the VODs where you weren't there when I killed the Devourer, the dragon, who fucking immobilized me for 4 turns, I think, and I couldn't do anything, and I survived that also. And
yeah, I actually haven't done that fight, and I haven't been able to see the editing for that fight either, because the editor's 3 updates out of date.
Yeah. But
kind of sucks. I can dig through and find him and find his abilities and stuff, but it's just annoying. I definitely need to do something about Devourer armor.
Yeah.
The other ones aren't too bad.
Yeah, the Vulture seems to be the most balanced one, to be honest.
It relatively is. I buffed Farsight, which makes it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess it depends on if you're using item leveling, because those armor sets don't level.
Yeah. But still, there are some situations. I don't know. I don't know if I want to come back to Divinity, because I'm gonna fucking get swollen again. I mean, taken by the Divinity, and then I will have to. I don't know. It's always like a back to the addiction, you know? It's like I'm a drug addict, and it's like, can I get some more, please? Just a little bit more. Give me one more. And it's like, I don't know.
You might be ready by the time I do the 2,500 NBC update.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm trying some extra advanced scripting with one of the bosses where they kind of chain off each other. See how that works.
Dude, are you gonna... Do you have the names for your future bosses or anything?
Not like specific names. One's just called Serpent, and the other one's called Twin Lords.
Yeah.
The concept of the Twin Lords is one's heavy physical, one's heavy magical. And they protect each other at various points from their weaknesses. Like the magic one will protect the physical one will protect the magic one, and they kind of swap places during the fight. And then when one of them dies, they absorb the other and become like I guess not twin, the Archon of whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I mean,
it'll still have its HP degraded from the last character that died, like armor and HP and stuff. So it'll still be at that settings, but it will be like a lot meaner and cast a lot more meaner spells.
Yeah. I mean, if you always will think about you have to think a lot about how to name the boss, you know, at least one of them. You don't have to think too hard on that, you know. I know I kind of was the guy who beat the shit.
Oh yeah. I guess I could technically have 3 bosses coming up. The other one's just gonna drink potions a lot.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Just fucking.
He's gonna drink potions and old school nullify everyone.
Nah, dude. If the only I already heard your story about your guy in the Amadeus Temple is just like, I think the build with that source magic guy was actually kind of close to my build, but yeah, it's like you named it already with your favorite cartoon characters, so something like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean you can try to actually get my build and just, you know, like 5-star dinner chugger potions with elemental magic, you know, just do it. Just do that. Like, I don't know, false pretender, or like the full, I don't know, the guy who achieved divinity, or maybe the opposite. I don't know, got back in time. I don't know, something like just another guy, but starts attacking you or something. I don't know.
Zombie Sonic.
Yeah, don't call him Sonic, dude. No one's gonna get the fucking reference to me, dude. What the fuck?
Resurrecting a fucking dead meme.
Yeah, it's not a dead meme, dude. It's a good meme. I'm liking doing the dead memes, dude. I'm the good guy. You know?
The Twin Lords are gonna be in Act 2 because there's only one boss in Act 2.
Yeah.
And that was mostly because Act 2 is pretty packed anyways.
Yeah.
And the other one's gonna be in Act 4.
Yeah, and I think. Wait, you have one. You have only Queen of Pain, right, in Act 4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can add like one in Act 2, one in Act 4, and maybe another in Act 4. I don't know if you're getting like going with 3, something like that.
Maybe
because
there's a room issue when it involved. If I can make if I can edit the Act 4 map to kind of have my own little thing,
yeah,
then it won't be a problem at all. But if players have to download the whole map again to like sync, that would be bad. That would be going from like a 65 megabyte mod to a 650 megabyte mod.
Yeah, but you know, it's still good if it's good.
Yeah, I'd like to mess with it because I still want to do that little dungeon delve where players can't use waypoints. Once they're in, they can't leave.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Dude, surprisingly, like some people actually reached out and asked if they can do like conversations like that, you know? I think it's going pretty well, I think. We'll see how it like. I think it's like I actually expected that the whole thing with the podcast will go a little bit awkward, but no, it's actually going pretty well, you know? And it is cool, I think. Cool experience. I never actually thought that I'm gonna enjoy this. It's kind of cool. Feeling like a fucking dude. Do I need to go in a full immersion like Joe Rogan and like ask about DMT all the time? Have you ever tried DMT? And yeah,
what?
Joe Rogan is like the DMT, and Joe Rogan is like a meme nowadays. It's like it's like in his YouTube podcast is always about Joe Rogan. But yeah, aliens probably been. But have you ever tried DMT and stuff like that? It's like a meme in this thing. So you know, I need to find my own meme like that. You know, we'll see how it'll go though. But yeah, it is what it is. By the way, what's the whole thing about? I don't know if it's like a personal question or not. Are you cool with that or not? Like if I'm gonna ask the personal question.
Sure.
What about I think is that like I think you told me about it. Like you were raised by like 2 women? No? Was that you?
Oh yeah.
So what's up with that, if that's okay to ask? Because I'm kind of curious. I never pushed the conversation further into that, so, you know.
Yeah, I was raised by my grandmother, my mom, and then I would go and visit my dad and his boyfriend.
I see.
It was a little awkward for the 80s.
I see. How did you feel, though, if that's cool?
I didn't care. I was a kid.
Yeah. So
being raised by women teaches you their secrets.
Yeah, sure. Of course, I already heard your stories that you were super well with women and stuff like that. That I remember, dude. That I do remember. But yeah, dude, you don't have to worry about it then, because you know, like yeah.
The whole thing with my dad, he knew he was gay when he married my mom, which is weird.
Okay.
And apparently the only reason I'm here is to carry on a last name.
What?
Yeah, that's legit the only reason I'm here.
That's crazy. Because whenever you said to me that he was gay, whenever we get in marriage, I was like, how so you appeared? Like, how is that working? But yeah, it's crazy. Dude, I mean, the life is crazy, dude. It's like, I don't know. You know, whatever you're gonna think, what you're gonna do, just become an internet guru, dude, about the relationship and stuff. Since you're such a pro with women, dude, you should just become a guru and sell your shit on the internet, dude. People gonna eat it with the shovel, dude. You know, like,
Rule 1, treat them badly.
Like a Chad.
Women love it.
Yeah, be an alpha male. Welcome, my alpha males. Today we're gonna learn the trick number 2, which is... What is the trick number 2?
Don't listen to them. Just say, uh-huh.
Uh-huh, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, dude.
Hear their voice go up a peak. That means they ask a question. Just say, I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, just... That's it, dude. We created the new YouTube channel and you're gonna take off as an internet guru and you're gonna fucking swim in money and fame, dude. Easy. And then you will use this, all of that, it'll be like a double layer plan. Whenever you got everyone hooked, you say that you buried your secret in your Conflux mod. Like the last secret, the last rule, and they'll have to play your mod after that. You know? I think it's cool.
Sounds a bit like a scheme.
Yeah, it's not a scheme, dude. It's just a trick to teach people good things. You can pack it like that, you know. And you
There actually is a little personal experience with that. Like when I was in the early years of high school,
yeah,
I was very white knight, polite, and very nice to girls, and then I realized I wasn't getting anywhere. So I just kind of got fed up with it and just became an asshole for about 50. No, I'm still an asshole. And it started working.
Yeah, I hear you. It's more about like, I don't know, like, say, I can say the same thing. It's like whenever you're being a white knight, dude, it's like, yeah, maybe you'll find someone, but it's the same with me, dude. I became an asshole and I'm still an asshole, dude. Nice. I'm already learning. You can say that you already have like one student who prevailed in life, dude. Yeah.
You figured it out.
Yeah, dude. We already can sell your shit, dude. Easy, just pack it up, wrap it up, and sell it, dude. Especially to the whole fucking new social interactions there. Fucking people are getting more socially isolated. Just fucking do it, you know? Whatever, dude. It's like, you know, I read the article somewhere. It's like the future, the end, the demise of a human race will be sex robots, dude. Because people just gonna get pleased by those, and they won't even get into any kind of relationship. And why do you need if you get like a perfect wife or husband right next to you, and like, you know, it's like I was like, interesting. You got Terminators, fucking biological weapons, nuclear war, fucking diseases, and then there's like sex robots. I was like, yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
You know, they're working hard on it, at least over there in the East.
Yeah. I mean, there are already things with fucking, dude. When I found out about fucking pillows with anime characters, where like in the shape of your favorite characters, and people actually use it to fucking, you know, do the thing, and I was like, interesting indeed.
I thought they just, you know, went to bed with it, you know.
Yeah, but some people can be super creative, dude. You get the flashlight, you get the fucking scissors to make a hole or something, and you ready to go, buddy. It's like, or like the opposite with the girls, where you make the hole and you put the dildo in it, you know. Yeah. David,
I love you, honey.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? It's like Dave in the chat says like he wouldn't risk the sex with a robot. What happens if your dicks get jammed in the robot, dude? I think it will be like the main concern. People probably will do like a safety measures that it kind of fucking. I know it's hard to simulate the real, you know, but you know, probably there will be like repercussions or something. I don't know. There will be like sensors which will measure the pressure on your dick against the walls of the vagina of a sex robot, and if it goes and beyond the numbers, it's gonna auto release, dude. Probably people will come up with some weird ass shit, dude. Like
first step out was like calibrating.
Yeah. Like it's like the same like, meme with Garrus in Mass Effect. Like I'm still calibrating my gun, if you know what I mean. It's like
I don't think I could deal with anything like that. Like for as much shit talking as I say, I actually like girls who tell me I'm doing something stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This whole concept. I don't know. The years pass by, and I'm just like less and less into any kind of relationship. I was like, what the like? I don't know. Am I becoming old, dude? Am I just like, whatever? Like, yeah, whatever. It's just weird feeling. Whenever you're like a teenager or like a young adult, I mean, I am a young adult. I'm not like a old hag like someone here, right? But still.
Hag is a feminine term.
Yeah. Okay. How do you call the man? Hagrid? It's like, I don't know how you call it. Imagine if Hagrid is actually like the term from the hag. I don't know. I mean, he lives in the small house. He has like he has like a features of the hag. I don't know, but like a male one. I don't know. He takes care of the animals. He lives outside of the city castle of Hogwarts or whatever. I don't know, dude. Have you heard about all of the retconning, Harry Potter retconning and shit? Where like the writer is just changing everything.
No, that's kind of weird though.
Yeah, don't check it. Just don't check it. Let it be. Let it stay. Just stay in ignorance, dude. Because I have like friends who are super into the Harry Potter, and like apparently the writer, she's just having like a Twitter account, and she's like from time to time she's like, oh yeah, by the way, this character was yada yada yada, was into fucking dick plants or whatever. Not dick plants. It's just me pulling this from my asshole, but it's just something like that. Like, oh, retconning is always kind of shitty, I think, but it is what it is. Speaking of dead franchises, the freaking, have you played Mass Effect, dude?
I actually haven't, and I don't know how.
You dumbass. Go and play it, dude. What the fuck?
I've watched plenty of gamer poop about it, which is great.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Go play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Skip Andromeda. Andromeda is like Abomination.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, because there was like a whole shit show with Andromeda, dude.
Oh, I saw the models. They were creepy as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I didn't end up playing it. I guess I was just busy doing other stuff at the time. It seems like my kind of game, too. Like, it's very story-driven.
Yeah.
And,
you can bang aliens also. You can shoot stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real. It's a really good story. Like, it's one of those games where like there could be downsides to it, but the sense of having like a team or like the characters you can care about. I mean, like in terms of like your brother in arms or shit like that. Or maybe I'm just fanboying this shit, but legit, I had this, maybe because I was playing it during the times I was like super not excited, but not fanboying. How do you call it when you're like super, not sensitive? When you like getting affected super easily. Maybe I was in that stage. I don't know. Maybe this is why. And why I'm telling you is because, as Dave mentioned, they announced the sequel, which they told me they're not gonna release the fourth game. I mean, Andromeda is kind of technically the fourth game, but it's completely different story, so don't play that monstrosity. So just legit roll into the Mass Effect 1. It will the controls will be janky a little bit, because it's more of a I don't know. It's more of pause, take orders, and shoot. And second and the third Mass Effect is more of like a shooter behind the covers and stuff. But the story is pretty legit and stuff like that.
I thought the story ended with like the weird kid in the light thing, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know exactly what was going on there.
Yeah, let's just not talk about the endings, dude. It's just fucking garbage. But you already know the story and stuff. But I think you still will enjoy it because, you know, you can play it from time to time.
I like the characters from what I've gotten of them, but I haven't played it fully.
Yeah,
It's
play it.
one of those things that bleeds into media, so you watch parts of it.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones. And yeah. Fucking Game of Thrones Season 8 was such a fucking joke, dude. God.
I don't talk about it.
Huh?
I don't talk about that.
Yeah. 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 It's just fucking theme for another podcast or something, because that shit was a fucking disaster, dude. But yeah. It is what it is though. But yeah. Like, go play it. Like, after the podcast, go buy, like, probably it's super cheap on the Steam discounts right now. Go buy it. Like, probably it's super cheap right now. Go buy
That's
it.
big.
What did you say?
I might. You said Mass Effect. I probably might.
Yeah. The Mass
I still
Effect
got
1,
games
2,
I
3.
haven't played yet. Like I have the Thief game that came out not too long ago. I still haven't finished playing it. I used to be a huge Thief fan.
Yeah, I never played even a single one, so can't say.
Stealth, killing, not getting caught type things.
Dave said rename Game of Thrones and Game of Cunts. Yeah, that's true. But another game you probably the game which will definitely shorter, but it has an awesome soundtrack, awesome feeling of it, is Banner Saga. I already told you about it. It's like, you can check the trailers, legit. Banner Saga, the first part, it's a really cool game where like you make decisions. You have like this caravan, right? And you're trying to escape the horrible like monsters and shit. But you will find out the story about. But like during the travels, you make difficult decisions, and decisions actually has like an outcome. It's not like Telltale games where it says, it's not a fucking lie where every decision matters or something like that. No, it's like legit in that game. If you do the decisions, it matters, and then mostly like written in the text form, you know, like the dialogue. It's more of a old school, kind of reminds me of like old RPGs and stuff. And the background and the movement and the music and the atmosphere, it's more of a like Nordic mythology. Legit, check the Banner Saga. It's another cool thing which you might enjoy it. And the fights are turn-based, so you know, you might enjoy it, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, I can send you some links, but yeah.
You purposely put my head where one of the Hydra heads is?
Yeah.
Or did that just happen?
I mean, check this out. I didn't know how to take my avatar because it only captures everyone in the room. So, like, I don't know, if I'll put it here, it will just look weird, you know, like that. Like I'm a part of your fucking Hydra, dude. What the fuck is this, dude? Like, now you're part in the asshole of the Sekiro, dude. And now you're like, here, dude. I can do a bunch of shit. So yeah, we just decided to put it here.
It was funny where it was.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best place. I think it's not like
horrible thing I made.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool though. Like, I wanted to come up with the thing where if you don't have a camera, I had to do some icons or whatever, but you actually saved me a lot of job by just finding this cool Hydra thingy. It looks cool. I like it. You know? And it fits well where we put the icons. It's not as disturbing, so, you know. It's cool. Dude, legit, I wanted to play my clips or whatever, but I just decided it will be super distracting, and putting like a static picture in the background with no changes will be boring, so I decided, you know, let's just put some screenshots and shit. So yeah. Darkest Dungeon, have you played Darkest Dungeon?
No, I haven't played it.
Dude, there was like a free Darkest Dungeon from Epic Store.
He's just said sex robot stream.
Yeah, but you know, Dude, there are free games on Epic Store. You could. I've completely forgot to tell you that you can grab free Darkest Dungeon, and I think you can get a lot of inspirations to your like bosses or whatever from. Darkest Dungeon is a pretty cool game also. So I haven't beaten it. It's one of those games who has beaten me like 3 times, and I lost my sanity there completely, and I just abandoned the game and then come back to it to lose again, and I was like, oh fuck this shit, dude. You know. I might even play it soon, I think, because I'm running out of games. I'm still addicted to balloons, but I don't know.
Go back to Divinity.
Dude, Divinity is like, I'm gonna fucking spend like a month again there. It's just ridiculous. I don't want to open this Pandora box again, dude. It's like... dude, not gonna lie, when we played... dude, I don't know. I was just feeling that everything was so fucking slow. I was so used to my fast pace, and like, you know, but it is what it is. Oh, Dave says it's like him playing the Don't Starve. Oh, dude, I actually want to play. I have Don't Starve Together, which is another game which I want to play, but I have it in my Steam library. I don't know if it's a cool game or not, so I might play that one too. But I'm addicted to balloons, legit. You know, balloons is actually a cool game.
Yeah, not exactly my thing.
Yeah, you don't understand art. That's it.
I don't understand balloons.
It's just a tower defense. It's like one of the best tower defenses on Steam. That's it. I just like tower defenses. Didn't you play Blight League on the fucking Path of Exile?
Yeah. I mean, it was cool for like a little bit, and then you're like, stop, please. Stop.
No, they did a horrible job. I mean, a lot of people enjoyed it, but yeah, like the amounts of times I died doing like other leagues and the Blight maps was just ridiculous. So
I appreciated the different playstyle, and I wish they would do more of it, because their community, the Path of Exile community is so bent on just kill everything as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I really like the idea of bringing other options to the table.
But I mean,
as a league, yeah, maybe not. It won't work out so well. But if as a tangent to the core game, it can be fine.
Nah, you know, like Pee-wee was never about anything except high damage. Go now, just fucking destroy everything, dude. It's like you have no healers. Aura bots is a joke. Like you have no supports. No, you don't even need tanks. Why would you tank if you can kill the enemies before they kill you? You know, it's like. It's all about. It wasn't
quite like that in the beginning in the beta. In the beta, if you charged in like people do now in maps, you would just get stun locked and died.
I mean, people are still getting stun locked and died in a lot of situations with betrayal.
It would just easily happen. Like 4 enemies would stun lock and kill you.
Yeah.
Like, the game was hard as shit when it first came out.
I played right after it released from the beta, and then I was like, I basically like played one league for 2 weeks with my friends. With one friend, to be honest. And then it's not that I have a lot of friends or anything, Sag, but still, it's like I played it, and then it's gonna like, then I'm gonna abandon the game for a year, come back to play another league for like a couple of weeks, and then it just like, technically I played this game for like 6 years, right? But in total I played it like maybe for 2 months only. So I don't have a lot of shit about the crafting, the fucking self-ejaculations on the maps and fucking grinding. I don't fucking care that shit.
Yeah, I've taken some long breaks and had to play catch up every once in a while. It's not too bad though. Yeah, they just keep adding layers and layers and layers to the game. Unnecessary layers in some cases.
Yeah, but don't you think it's like, this is my problem with all of nowadays. I look at the grind games like that, right? Or any games with skins or whatever. Like I was playing Brawlhalla, right? Or like Dave said, he played, what is WOT? I have no fucking idea. For 10 years. But anywho, dude, like I was playing Brawlhalla, right? This Smash type of game, which I've never played Smash games before. I played it like for maybe 2 days in total, and I liked the Smash experience kind of. But you know, like having skins, having in-game loot which you have to grind for or spend money on it, and then it kind of puts more pressure on you. It just keeps you on the hook. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to, especially when you're deep into the league in PoE, for example, or you spend a lot of money on skins. It's kind of like you have this feeling, okay, I'm tired, I don't want to play this game anymore, and then you remember, oh, there's a new league, oh, I spent money on it, oh, I had like some items, maybe I will play it, and like you just keep doing this again and again. It's like a junkie cycle, you know?
Just skip a league every once in a while. I do it all the time.
Just skip forehead. You know, a lot of people can do that.
Sometimes I just skip a league. It's just whatever.
Yeah. Yeah,
it depends if it sounds good or not, and also depends on the challenge rewards, because some of them are just lame.
Oh, dude, did you get the free cosmetics from the PoE?
Forms.
They gave away one free box with a random transaction.
Oh, yeah.
You can log in.
I always get bullshit.
What do you got?
I get like the cloud pet. I always get bullshit from those.
Dude, once I got the fucking a fence in the hideout, I was like, wow, dude, thanks for that. Fucking fence in the hideout. This looks cool.
That's why I don't touch those fucking boxes.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine waiting a year and like 2 months for it to come out and just let me buy what I want.
Yeah. I got the fucking really cool effect for auras, for any aura. It's like freaking cosmic with planets and eclipses, mini planets and shit. Oh, it looks cool actually.
Oh, the red side?
Huh?
The one from the red side of this new mystery box?
I think it's like sun, something with the sun.
Yeah, I get that one too. Out of one of the other mystery boxes, they're having a sale, get a free mystery box.
Yeah.
It's got kind of like this asteroid circle with some planets on the inside.
And nebula things.
I hate aura effects personally, but that one's not bad.
Yeah.
Aura effects are like really gaudy, and I use them as a meme to annoy people.
Yeah, and
get an aura bot with like 17 different aura effects and just kill somebody's theater.
Dude, remember like you going to the city and there's this like a guy with huge fucking fireworks that are huge demons and shit, and you're like the fucking whole thing covering the whole screen. Like, what the fuck? And it's just me standing with my free microtransactions where I get like horns on my helmet. I was like, nice. I was like, fantastic. That's the guy who has the thing. People are asking how's the podcast. I don't know. I think like we've been talking for almost 2 hours and it feels pretty cool. I like it. How about you, Xorn? What do you feel about the podcast?
Random fucking subjects.
What do you mean fucking random subjects, dude? Do you expect me fucking Joe Rogan experience here? It was like, dude, tell me about this and that and that. No, dude, fuck that. I just wanted to talk with people, you know?
Oh, you had a list. I see what this means to you.
It's like, no. Don't fucking pull this card on me, dude. It's like, dude, hundreds of years in the future when we will be taken over by the AI, dude, they're just gonna look through the YouTube videos and they're just gonna find like dumbasses talking about whatever, and they'll actually will feel we're cool, you know? I'm cool. I don't know, you're cool, but I'm definitely cool. So you determine if you're cool or not. Are you cool?
That works.
Yeah, you see? Easy. That's it. Xorn said, oh, the doc is in the chat. I noticed doc, but I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I mean, if you read the chat, but yeah, like I see, you see what I mean.
When I linked that, it was about D&D and Divinity, and somewhere, I think he was forced to bring up his assists at one point.
What? Shut the fuck up, dude. Dude, no. We didn't talk about my ass, dude. It's all good. Don't tell anything. We weren't talking about. We were talking about D&D. But legit, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Were you fucking late to the podcast? I wrote like 20 questions and we actually went through them. You know? Oh, fuck you, dog. The dog is just fucking joking around. Just fuck that. I thought you were a doctor, not a fucking. How do you call those people who fucking put people from their misery, dude? You're just like that guy. F you. But yeah, dude, it's like, I don't know. We actually went through a lot of subjects. It's kind of cool. I like it. It seems cool, you know. But guys, dude, a killer? Not a killer, dude. No, like there's like a specific doctor. A killer. It's like, oh really, dude? Holy shit. Dude. But guys, if you just came to the podcast, so you haven't heard, like at the beginning we were talking about Divinity and modding and DnD, and you just were fucking late, and that's it. So it was your fault. If you think that you missed something, you can always check the VOD, and you know I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. You can tell your parents and friends and family, and then they can tell their friends and family, and then you know we're gonna become, me and Xorn are gonna become famous, and this is how you're gonna help us.
This stream has gone rogue.
This is how it's gonna go, buddy. This is gonna go. You make me famous, I make you famous. This is how it works, dude. It's like symbiotic relationship. It's not like fucking Spider-Man 3 when we got like Peter Parker had this emo dance, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's almost that's cringy.
It was cringy as fuck, dude. Fuck you. My podcast is not cringy, dude. Just weird. Yeah, dude. It's like, dude, if you guys are not okay with, huh?
He said Larian intern Xorn. I was like, I'll take an internship.
Yeah, I think, dude, reach out to Larian. I think you can have the like in your resume. It's like, dude, I worked in your editor. I can help. Like, I can work in it, you know?
Buy me a plane ticket.
I mean, can you work from like a contractor, individual contractor from home, with of course lower salary, but still, like, I don't know.
Usually you can do contract work when it comes to coding and stuff like that.
I mean, then why you won't do that? It's actually a good idea. Just give it a shot. If you're gonna refuse or not read, nothing's gonna change. But if they're gonna think about it, hey, dude, it can help you out, you know. And maybe it will spark your passion for more development, you know. Because, dude, you already showed. You just need to wrap it like perfectly, you know, like that you already showed the passion towards their project, towards the work itself, where you wrote like more than 100,000 lines of code. For people in the chat who don't know, this motherfucker was working on the, I'm sorry for the French language, but this guy is crazy, dude. He's like wrote more than 100,000 lines of code or something for Divinity mod, dude, which is called Conflux. You know, go check it out. Yeah, you see, advertisement, dude. Do you like it?
Sweet.
Like,
most of the skills are even scripted too. That's just because there's only so many things that the base editor will let you do, so you just gotta start doing some voodoo magic to make things work out.
yeah.
Like that whirlwind skill that I showed, that editor would not accept that kind of input otherwise.
You can put it in your resume or like whatever, not like resume, but you can put it like, look what I did with your editor. Like, you thought it's impossible and just fucking wiped your asses, bitches. Like, and you dab in the end and you fucking get the job. Boom. Just write it to Sven directly, dude. It's like, oh, dude, I just noticed that I made a huge mistake.
He probably sleeps in that armor.
Yeah, but dude, you can tell that he's passionate about it. Wouldn't you? Like, if I would be a boss,
he's almost crazy passionate about it.
dude, I would be the same. When I was like watching Swen and he was always wearing like the main guy from Larian's studio. Whenever he started doing videos, he's just wearing the fucking plate armor like a real knight, dude. And I was like, this guy is passionate. I want to work with him, you know. But I'm not a coder, so I can just eat shit or be a janitor there or something like that. But like,
yeah, he seems like a fun guy.
Yeah, like
he doesn't give a shit. He just has fun with it.
Yeah, and I think this is cool. Like, the people like that are not taking too serious or don't think too much about themselves. I like them, you know. Like, especially if they're putting themselves in a higher position. Like if they're like a CEO or the boss, it's like, I think takes a lot of courage to do so, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate main developers who don't mind just dropping the truth every once in a while and don't fucking dance around bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, about the development, what do you think about the fucking Blizzard and shit? How like the studio basically lost the key developers who were responsible for creating like great games from the past, you know, and just have you heard that the employees in Blizzard getting paid by the rare mounts from WoW? Can you imagine this? Like,
I hadn't heard about the rare mounts thing, but getting rid of Blizzard North was like the worst mistake.
Yeah.
Like that was a group of some of their best coders and imaginative people.
Yeah.
And the only reason they got rid of them is because they weren't working fast enough on Diablo 3.
Dude, don't you guys have phones? Dude, like, did you guys have smartphones? This is the whole fucking gimmick with Diablo Immortal, dude. The fucking...
Yeah, the Diablo 4 dev, the lead developer leaves the game. That's a good sign.
Really? Wait, for real?
Yeah, the lead developer for Diablo 4 left. Like, oh, well, here we go.
Dude, I'm just convinced when they made a sick ass trailer for Diablo 4, I was like, holy fuck, this is Diablo, dude. And but I'm not a Diablo fan. I've never played Diablo 1 or 2. Actually, I never finished Diablo 1 and 2. Actually, to be honest, I've never played Diablo 3. I'm not like, oh my god, have you guys remember we played Diablo before? Like, no. But and then the PoE, the Path of Exile, rolls the PoE 2 trailer. I was like, okay, they're fucked, dude. Like, because I think PoE 2 will come out like in what, spring, summer next year.
I don't know if they have technically set a release date, and they probably shouldn't, because the whole time they're doing PoE 2, they're still pushing out leagues every 3 months. Which for I think they got like 250 employees. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, they were owned by, I think they're owned by some Asian company, huge one.
Yeah, they're owned by Tencent, one of the world's richest companies that develops or produces nothing.
Yeah, but that's crazy, don't you think? Oh, by the way, do you read the chat? Because I'm checking from time to time. I just don't want to repeat what I read. Guys, I read the chat. It's just hard for me to read out loud your comments and stay in the conversation. So if I'm not responding, know that I'm reading, okay? Don't whine about it.
Yeah, I'm reading it here and there as well.
Yeah, so the thing about Tencent, I heard like these guys are producing a lot of mobile games for Asian market. They get a shit ton of money from that, from Asian games, mobile games. And they use this money to buy out the developers from all over the world. And they're kind of like dominating in a lot of sections right now.
Yeah, they're nabbing up pretty much anyone who makes a good amount of money. They just grabbed Warframe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Though, personally, I think Warframe's been going downhill for a while, but we'll see what happens now.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. The whole fucking development thing is just, I don't know, like, I don't have any faith in, this is why I don't have any excitement on any game which comes out, legit. Even BG3. BG3, I just wanted to play something like Divinity. I mean, Larians didn't fuck up. I mean, I know that I know that it will be buggy even whenever it's gonna release, but it's still kind of like the whole thing that the company, like with Sven and how they approach the community and stuff like that, it kind of, you know, I think it pays off. Kind of.
It does. It does to be grounded, and even curse every once in a while.
Yeah. Like
the main developer GGG, everyone was exploding. Like, why are you pushing back this thing 3 weeks because of Cyberpunk 2077? I think I may have linked this to some people. The lead developer just flat out said, well, because if we released on time, we would be financially fucked.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. There you go. Be real with it, man. Don't bullshit.
It's like the whole thing, like direct communication is so important. Otherwise, like the same thing with Twitch, you know. I'm like a dust in Twitch, right? and I read the news from what is happening on the platform, and I check the Reddit from time to time. I'll look at what big streamers and people who are here like for years, for 6-7 years, are telling me about. And like the trend I see is that like Twitch, like leadership, they're trying to do their best, but there's no direct communication. Like there's no thing. It's more of like, you know, when they put the shows about what kind of rules they're implementing, it feels disconnected. You know, it's like they have their own realm, and then there is another realm with viewers and streamers, and kind of you can actually feel like this connection between it, and like direct communication. Like, guys, we cannot do this because of this and this and that. I think this is what they lack, and which is important. What do you think?
With Twitch?
Yeah.
I think Twitch just is trying to do what it wants to do, but it's got certain copyright people,
Yeah.
shoving sticks up their ass.
Mm.
And since I'm pretty sure they're an American-based company, they don't really have much say in it.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying, that like all this effort that they're doing right now is probably just going to make some overseas streamer take the place of Twitch, and then they're gonna tell all these copyright people to fuck off.
Do it. But not really, dude.
That's
like,
pretty much gonna be the outcome of this if they keep doing it.
Yeah, imagine, like, I heard the one politician, one senator wanted to push the law that if you're playing copyrighted music, you can be charged with jail or something. You can get in jail, and like,
yeah, a felony at that.
Yeah.
Like, a felony is no joke.
But I'm not in states, dude. It's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I can do this shit and yada yada, but not really. They can ban my ass and that's it. I'm just joking, but obviously.
Felony is 1 to 5 years. Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
For playing music?
Yeah.
I can
like,
steal someone's PlayStation 5 and get like 60 days.
wait, they accepted this?
No, I'm just comparing laws. Like, stealing someone's PlayStation 5 is petty theft, 60 days.
Oh, yeah.
And what they're talking about is a felony, which is 1 to 5 years. Nothing wrong. That doesn't sound wrong.
Yeah. It's just fucking a dinosaur laws. It's like, I want to talk. I think my second. I was doing my second podcast with 2 German streamers, and I heard from them about the dinosaur laws in the internet sphere in like from back in 1990 something, and I want to ask them about this shit because holy fuck, it just the dinosaur laws. I think the bureaucracy machine is not keeping up. Like, the bureaucracy machine was already slow even for hundreds of years. It kept its pace, but the world is developing so fast that it cannot keep up whatsoever, dude. It's just like, it's just ridiculous, I think. What do you think?
I think I don't know about other countries, but America has some old laws that are still in place to this day. There's actually a law in Florida that makes it illegal to sing wearing a bathing suit.
Jeez.
I don't know why that was ever a law, but it's still there. And because a lot of these companies are American-based, they're being held to these scuffed American laws that haven't been updated and are controlled by old people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, dude. I mean, fuck. And I actually just read from the chat that, yeah, it was actually accepted. That the bill was passed yesterday. Holy fuck. Open the champagne wine, dude. We'll celebrate with the fucking felony while listening to the copyrighted or playing copyrighted music, dude. Fucking fantastic, dude.
That's probably only going to affect Americans, so you're fine.
Yeah,
you're
but
living in Austria.
Yeah, sure. Austria. Yeah. Yeah, Austria. You know, like, where I'm from, dude? And according to my viewers, I'm like from 11 or 20 countries right now, so I'm an international person. I'm an international man, the man of the world, dude. This is who I am. A modest guy, a handsome guy, a smart guy. This is who I am, dude. And this is what it is. But yeah, it's like, for the people who know, I'm just joking, by the way. It's like, look at this fucking guy, dude. Why did I pick the screenshot? I just noticed that.
I don't.
Dude, this guy's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, dude, I don't know why I picked the screenshot. Probably I just fucked it up. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I don't know. It looks like my emote. Yeah, a little bit. Dude, like I'm playing like legit. I'm using whenever this DMCA thing passed, right? What is this lo-fi? Is that lo-fi? Listen to it. Is it lo-fi? It's not. It's fucking sounds from a toilet, dude. I don't know, deep below the fucking drained, covered in shit tunnels and sewers, dude. I don't know. It's not lo-fi, but like whenever this DMCA hit the fan, I had to, cause I told you this before, right? I have no manager, I'm no partner, so Twitch doesn't give a fuck even about the small partners, right? And if I'm gonna get DMCA, they're just gonna ban my ass, and I'm not even in their list, like, don't exist to them. So I had to, before each stream, I go to YouTube, and I go for like, synthwave, or retrowave, no copyrighted music, and the playlist is created like 2 years ago. It says that the artist gave the permission, but if in the span of 2 years, one of the artists actually decided to copyright this shit, I won't know it, and my ass can get grabbed, you know? So I was always like, before starting a stream, is like, I'm playing this Russian roulette game where I like put the bullet inside, roll the whatever the shit is, and just putting to my head, dude. Okay, time to go live, dude. And you know,
Russian roulette, 5 out of 5, great game.
Yeah, dude. Everyone wins, no losers, dude. Just let's go.
The point is, there's a sixth game. 5 out of 5.
But yeah, dude, it's like, it's actually cool, I think. Let's play it someday, dude. The fuck with DOC. But I actually found this website which kind of says that they sense the need in the market. You know, like if you want to like succeed in some sort of market thing, you need to create something which people will have a demand for, but they don't know it yet. And they kind of like contacted a lot of small artists and shit in advance. And now they're like gathered all of the non-copyrighted music and their website, and you can listen it for free. Kind of like Spotify without ads. But if you want to get like premium, you have to pay money. But yeah,
they're probably trying to get out in front of it, so the copyright people don't crash their whole game system.
Yeah, but it's actually really nice. Twitch has something similar, but
copyrights are a really easy way for you to lose people and no one to want to use your service anymore.
Yeah. No, Dave, the Twitch thing is garbage, dude. I installed it didn't work like 2 times and it crashed. Fuck that shit. I can open the website what I'm listening to from a fucking from the browser. So yeah. But yeah, dude,
yeah, like what much streamers do and do the Monster Cat whitelist.
Yeah, fuck Monster Cat, dude. I remember I've been listening to
Monster Cat.
I was just listening to Monster Cat all the time, dude, and I was like, fuck it. I cannot just listen to it again. It just will be like a fucking PTSD, dude. It's like, I guess it's cool, but you know.
DI.FM has a whitelist.
White?
It's another streaming service. Like it came out before Monster Cat. It's called DI.FM.
DI.FM. Never heard about it. Probably garbage. Fuck that shit.
Well, you have fun with your fucking classical jazz shit.
Dude, it's not, dude. Just because I like E-swing and jazz, dude, doesn't mean it's garbage, dude. What should I do? Fucking club music when I'm playing Balloons Tower Defense? Like, whoa, dude, let's fucking go.
I actually like some jazz.
Yeah, like, isn't that cool? Just to play Balloons Tower Defense, dude, and fucking listen to jazz and do whatever. I love it. You know? Now playing The Little Swish by Marcus D. Nice. Oh, I have a good question. Dude, as you're a native English speaker, dude, I have a question, dude. Are you ready?
Yes, I speak English and bad English.
Okay, this is perfect. Why? Dude, how do you distinguish? I think I already asked you this question. You have a name Richard. but you also can call him Dick. But it's spelled like dick, you know, like a schlong, like a penis, dude. So how do you determine, like, are you being like, hey, yo, Dick, or you're being like, hey, Richard? How do you determine this shit? And why you can say this name in public, like Dick, but not being concerned as like an offensive slur or something? Explain.
It's his name.
Perfect, dude. Like, I'm looking at your avatar. It just lights up and like, it's just named, dude. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. What the fuck?
I mean, they have what, Anthony and Tony. That's not, that's an Italian name.
Jesus. Yeah. This aging out.
Yeah, I hear
but
that
dude,
time, and for obvious reasons.
dude, but I wouldn't be mind to call it Dick. Hey, yo, Dick. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'm the Dick. Like, why not? It just sound cool, dude. I don't know. Sporting goods called dicks. Fucking fantastic. Imagine someone getting triggered by that. Dude, now, like, the modern culture can be... it's like... People don't call me Dick. What the fuck? Twitch chat. It's like...
people are hypersensitive these days. Like, come the fuck down.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how to talk.
Yeah. I know, but you know, like... I started to look at this, you know, in the light of how we looked at our parents, and our parents looked at our grandparents, and our grandparents were looking at the opposite chain. How grandparents were looked at the parents looked at us, and we look at the modern thing. Whereas, like, each generation looked at the next generation like, what the fuck was wrong with your culture? Like, back in my day, it was like that, and yada yada yada. And don't you like? I started to look at this in terms of like oversensitivity and shit like that. Is it like just the future, basically inevitable future where it actually will be like a norm to be super polite and yada yada yada? I don't know. It's like, I don't know, maybe we're boomers right now and this is like the new thing which is gonna happen to the future, don't you think?
I don't know. I don't have that much faith in human nature.
What the fuck? Yeah. Oh, by the way,
yeah, it can only be polite for so long before they just flip out.
Yeah. Someone said the Hydra licking Pablo. Dude, look at this. It's actually fucking true. Look at your Hydra. You're fucking licking Pablo, dude. Dude, I haven't noticed that. Wait. Dude, look at this shit.
Don't make it
worse. Yes, dude, do it. Oh, dude, this is fucking hilarious. Victim culture is pretty crazy. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah. Steal those faces for emotes? Dude, that's actually a good question. Can I steal your face for my emotes from time to time? Whatever.
What those stupid ass looking faces, sure.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't even need to work on my own. Whenever I'm gonna get like 50 sub points, and I can get my second emote, dude, and then maybe your emote will be like 4th or 5th emote, and people will ask whose face is this, and I'm gonna say some crazy ass wacky story about this. How did I acquire this? I don't know, something like that. Victim culture is pretty cringe. Yeah, you know. It's like a kind of difficult topic to talk about, you know? It's handsome, stupid-ass looking face. Dude, are you telling that my face is not handsome, dude? What the fuck? Look at those bullies in the chat, dude. I'm offended. I want to cancel your show, Dave. That's it. Just go on my Twitter, dude, and type, this guy is walking offensive, I'm gonna... Dude, I actually saw the people like that doing this shit. It was cringe, by the way. I get like a cringe impersonation, but... I am cringe, so. But I have like, dude, I will lower down my voice soon, or we're gonna roll towards the close, because my neighbors can already police my ass a couple of times because I was loud and it's kind of like super late, but I can fuck them over for 20 extra minutes and we can finish the stream in 20 minutes, I think. So if that's cool. because, yeah, you know.
So when I'm done with the second patch of Conflux, you coming back?
Sure, dude. Sure. Yes. Yes. I don't know. It's like, it's hard to tell. I already did. Yeah, go on.
I've been thinking it was gonna be my last patch, but then I thought that about the other one and the other one.
Yeah.
So I just came up with ideas, and yeah, it never ends.
You just need to tell yourself, I need to stop. I need to move on, and just play Mass Effect and Banner Saga, dude. Don't be creative.
I have to break up with Divinity.
I mean, think about the whole Larian shit. I already told you about it, and you were kind of like, yeah, maybe, but legit, try it. Just think about it like for a day or two. Like, ask your fucking. You have Discord of 300 people. Ask them to help you to create like a good CV, and try to send it, and maybe it's gonna work. If it's not gonna work, then nothing's gonna change. If it's gonna work, dude, isn't that cool, dude? Like, I think.
Yeah. I wanted to make video games since I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
And then it became like the to-do thing, and the market got all saturated. So I became a chef instead, which is a very weird tangent to take.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out that I just like making things for people. So video games are a nice way to do it.
Yeah. Then do it. Don't be a bitch. How about that? You're gonna send them CV, and you're gonna like send me a screenshot of your send email, and if you're not gonna do that, I'm gonna call you a bitch. Do you accept the bet?
Oh, I'll send an email, sure.
Like, oh yeah, I will send. But he didn't agree on the bet, dude.
Don't call me a bitch.
Okay.
I mostly cook for other people. I don't actually cook for myself. When it comes to myself, I'll make a sandwich and just sit back down.
Yeah. Dude, what's like... Nah, never mind. I wanted to ask something, but then I decided, nah, it's a stupid question. Do you think like I'm a little bit too vulgar with all of my slang with bitch and fuck and shit, or it's so cool?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay. That's probably why we're talking like and having no issues for like 2.5 hours, probably because we'll just think the same, dude.
Yeah, there was that saying, swear like a sailor, and I was like, no, it's more like swear like a chef.
Nice.
It's like curse words come out of a kitchen every 20-30 second intervals.
Yeah. Dude, I had the situation where I fucking splashed oil on my hands on the hot grill, and I was working like in the place in States, right? And I just fucking yelled and started swearing in my native language, dude. And it was fucking hilarious because people around me fucking were so shocked because I sound super angry, dude. And then my face was super freaking angry also. And I was like, thank God I didn't swear in English back then, because that was fucking, dude. And it was like a hot oil on the hands, yeah, dude, on the hot grill.
Oh yeah, I got a couple scars from cooking.
Oh, we're talking the scar shit, dude. One day I was bitten by a spider, dude, and then I got the sign of a jellyfish right next to my boob, dude. It was like horrific. But yeah.
Jellyfish?
Yeah, dude, I got like I was stung by the jellyfish, and I had this rectangle thing right next to my fucking boob, dude. Do you call only women have boobs, or do you call like?
Yeah, it's just like pectoral muscle, chest.
Pecs? Do you call pecs?
Yeah.
So I have a rectangular jellyfish fucking scar right next to my pec. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You know?
Was that a stunt?
Dude, I'm gonna fucking put the timestamps on the YouTube video, and it's like talking about jellyfish and pecs this amount, talking about hemorrhoids this time, and yada.
0. I said this before the stream. Just don't talk about your ass.
Dude, what's wrong with that? I'm educating you. I'm helping you, dude. What's wrong with that?
I already know. I don't need it. I just don't hear about it. And I happen to have an overactive imagination, so that doesn't fucking help.
Oh yeah, you have like 20 years D&D, dude. Dude, just fucking implement it in your next D&D campaign, dude.
If you describe a situation to me, I imagine. So it's not, no.
Oh, dude, it is what it is. Dude, it's like neighbors trying to shut down your stream when you're not even in the US. Yeah, dude. I wish I would have like my tiny like studio where I can yell as hard as I can. Probably I would switch to the US streaming time, but I cannot.
Your walls or something, can't you?
Yeah, dude, the fucking walls are made of paper apparently. I'm like, I cannot reinforce them. Like the fucking the wave shaped like I was called like sound pads. I don't think they actually work. I think it's like overhyped thing, but I don't know if they're actually like consuming the sound waves that good. Unless you get like this industrial type of like huge ass fucking waves in the sound pads, then yeah. But I don't know, like
just swimming inside of a fish tank.
Yeah, good idea. Fucking fantastic.
Stream out of a fish tank.
Yeah. Why I didn't think about it, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, the genius right here. But yeah, dude, like it's... I don't know.
There should be some kind of sound reduction that you can do.
Yeah, there's like... Just having like a tiny fucking room where I can yell as hard as I can and stream during the late nights, that'll be perfect for me, but I cannot Sanj, you know, and it is what it is, you know? It's kind of like...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't had people banging and yelling when we were playing D&D and stuff, because we're up to like 4 a.m.
Holy fuck.
And we're yelling, all hopped up on like Mountain Dew, caffeine, and candy, and everybody's so we're just fucking yelling and laughing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm surprised that's never happened.
Maybe you got too nice of a neighbors. Maybe. Dude, I always wish that I never had like the place where I could just stream as much as I can during the night or whatever, because I was always like all my entire life I lived with someone or somewhere where I always had to be concerned about the surroundings, and I cannot just loud out loud, and I was like lowering down the voice. I noticed that like when I switch my time again to the later time, which is early morning in States, I started to lower down my voice. I'm less excited because I cannot just, you know, be like that. So it's not that someone asked about it. Just decided to whine about it a little bit. So, you know.
The only time I had someone, like one of my neighbors, come up and knock on my door, like we were drinking. This was like, I don't know, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I had friends over and we were drinking, and then I hear a knock at the door. And she's like, what are you guys doing up here? It sounds like you're like smashing walls. I was like, oh, we're rustling. We legit were just like throwing each other around the room like idiot drunks.
It must be a little fun though, I think. I mean,
I remember some of it.
Just some parts. I don't know, dude. It's like, imagine you're trying to imagine you're like, your neighbors are loud, you open the door, and then you see like wrestling dudes just falling on the ground, like, yeah, you want some? Or like, is there any problem, sir? And the neighbor just backs off and goes away. Probably that would be like a situation, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, we fucking derailed so hard from the questions I asked, dude. Like, I got a list of questions, but we derailed so hard. Fuck it, dude. I don't care.
This is your responsibility to keep everything on track.
Fuck it. Fuck it. This will be my thing on my podcast, dude. Dude, you helped me to come up with the idea how I'm gonna call it, you know? I think Rock, Paper, Weirdo actually sounds cool. You know? Don't you think?
Sure.
Silence them. Sure. Yeah. That is cool. But I don't know. I was thinking about like gotta go fast, something with Sanic, dude. I wanted to implement something like that, but maybe if you'll come up with a great idea, you have like a good imagination, what will be like a good name for the podcast? And people in the chat, you can think about the name for my podcast and send it the name to my Discord, exclamation Discord, and then you can have my like server and you can type the shit. Because I'm gonna upload this stuff probably tomorrow, and I already need to come up with the name. So far, Rock Paper Weirdo would be the name. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, anyone? What?
Nas's podcast.
Nasass? Nah, dude. It's a little bit. It will be an inside joke. Did you get it? Inside joke because it's like ass and like. Yeah. Haha. Rock, paper, sex bots? No, sadly, but no. I cannot sell my toys to the younger audience, and I cannot release my merch if I'll have like sex in the name. You know, I need to think that like a big YouTuber, like a big boy, release the fucking merch store, sub here, Patreon, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and other shit, dude. All that garbage.
Water.
Yeah, and then I'll become like the nasty motherfucker. Oh, anyone in the chat, do you have any questions to Xorn, dude? Because I was the one who's asking him most of the time. Do you guys have like any questions before we're gonna finish the whole thing? And I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm just asking the chat. Like, there's a delay because they're a little bit slow, or maybe they're working, but you know, maybe Doc is gonna come up with a funny pun, or I don't know. We'll see. While you guys thinking, you can if you've ever played Divinity Original Sin 2, you can go to the Steam Workshop or Nexus Mods and find the Divinity Conflux. Really cool mod for Divinity Original Sin 2, created by this guy right there, the Hydra boy right here. You see him? Really awesome mod. Inspired me to play Divinity again. And yeah, actually I should do it in the beginning of at the beginning of everything, but you know, what is the one of Xorn's funniest bugs he encountered while beta testing games? Good question, Mr. Xorn. Can you answer the question?
Well, there's always a fun rite of passage when you first hit your first infinite loop. I even had that recorded where Resonating Globe was just procking itself off the character next to them, and they were just until one of them died.
Oh, dude. Like, I saw that because Resonating Globe was in a fantastic ability, and I actually thought that it's gonna loop at one point, but actually, kudos to you, like, congrats to you that it never actually locked itself in the loop. So yeah, it was actually pretty impressive. Because I was thinking that is the first candidate on the loops, but you did a good job. And actually, yeah, go.
There's a lot of anti-loop prevention in a lot of those types of scripts where it just kind of prompts 500 millisecond or 250 millisecond status, and if that status is there, then it cuts the script.
Sorry for yeah, go on.
Recently, Beatus and I had fun with the fucking whirlwind skill I was making. He made red plinths just kind of fly away.
What?
Yeah, he just flies away.
Fuck. Oh, dude. But yo, dude, I sorry that I didn't give you like I think the first thing I should do is like give a brief info about the guest, you know. But you know, it's like the first ride, you know. It's always bumpy, kind of. So I'm gonna leave like probably like the links to your mod on your links to your mod and stuff like that in the description to YouTube videos. So Red Princess Empire needed him. What the fuck? Oh, dude. But yeah. But yeah, dude. Like, do you want to ask anything before we roll, or what do you think?
Yeah.
What?
You gonna have a if you have another one and you feel like having another guest, let me know.
Yeah, sure. Like, I hope you enjoyed the whole thing. I definitely enjoyed the whole conversation, and I definitely want to do it again if you don't mind, sometimes in the future. So, if you're
a little bit more awake.
What?
It would be a little bit more awake.
Yeah, but it was cool, dude. Like, I don't know, I really enjoyed that. So I hope you enjoyed it also, and yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about it later. Yeah. You wanted to say something?
I said, yeah, it was fun.
Cool. I hope so. But yeah, I think I'm gonna roll it. Thanks for coming by, Xorn, and legit, that was a pleasure. And you are like the first guest in this whole show, so we will see. You can like put this on the fucking plaque on the wall or something and say I was the first one. So that is pretty cool. Alright guys, then again, I'm gonna upload this whole thing on YouTube. I'm gonna send the links to the mod and the description to the stuff. You can always find Xorn in Steam Workshop. And yeah, thanks for listening, guys, and I think we're gonna roll right now. So thanks for listening. You guys have a good morning, good evening, good day, good night, whatever is your place. Stay safe, and yeah, Xorn, thanks for coming by, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries, dude. You have a good one, buddy. Thanks again.
Yeah. Stay classy, amigo.
Always. See you later. Peace. Bye-bye. Just kidding. We're gonna talk about some random shit for another extra hour. Not really. Goodbye. I ruined the ending. See you later. Peace. Bye-bye.